Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where today, everybody, we are doing another live play-by-play, watching these Toronto Blue Jays in spring training, gearing up for the regular season, guys. Today, they are taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates, and the exciting part about this, because I know it's spring training, like these games literally don't mean anything at all, the stats don't matter, the wins don't matter, but the exciting part about this game in particular is that I would argue this is the closest that we've gotten to a regular season opening day Toronto Blue Jays lineup this entire spring. We got all the guys in there, folks, so every at-bat is something to look forward to. I'm your host, Nicholas Playlog.
And I'm your host, Adam Peddle. And on the pitching side of things, you've got Chris Bassitt taking the bump, who's already thrown 9 innings so far. They're really starting to stretch out their starting pitchers. You saw it with Jose Berrios yesterday. And Chris Bassitt's going to get his chance to get his pitch count up there. So, yeah, for the first 5 innings, this will feel like Toronto Blue Jays baseball. So without further ado, guys, why don't we take a look at the guys that will be in today's lineup? Leading off, want to go for it, Nick?
Sure, yeah. Leading things off, you got George Springer, who got off to a little bit of a rocky start in spring. Didn't start when a lot of the other guys started. Now he's doing really, really well. He's got a couple of hits in the last few games. That slash line's starting to come around. You'll love to see it. In fact, I would argue, we don't have the numbers right next to these names right now, but a lot of these players are doing really, really good, right? And it's one thing to fully overreact and say that this is going to turn into like a big year for all these guys, and obviously we can't do that.
Yeah.
But I do think that it is notable that a lot of these dudes are hitting around that 300 mark. Some of them even more than that, and that's just what you want to see out of your starting players. At the end of the day, a lot of the pitchers that they've been dealing with are AA, AAA pitchers. Yes, there's been a couple major leaguers, but you should be dominating, and right now they are. So credit where credit is due. Batting second, Bobo, go boom, boom. Hopefully we can get a little bit of that action going on today. Guerrero batting third. He's went yard once this spring?
I think once, and most notably, it's him that's in the lineup because he hasn't been in the lineup quite that long, right? Like, he was out for that knee contusion, but he's now back. He's feeling healthy, so it's good to see that he's back and gearing up for the regular season because we need him, man. Like, you guys don't need me to say it, but we live and die on Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s bat at that 3 spot.
Exactly, and I mean, just a picture right now, let's just say that he wasn't in the lineup. What do you do? I guess you just move everybody up, and you have to have somebody else down there. Like, it just does look so much thicker having that guy in the middle of the order there. Batting fourth, right behind him, Justin Turner. He went 3 for 3 yesterday. His stocks are on the rise.
Yeah.
Dalton Varsho having a really nice spring right now, making the necessary adjustments, as Adam was saying.
As I said 3 times in my TikTok.
But he is doing really well right now, and it's clear that he has changed something within his game, and he's getting some results. Obviously, again, spring training. Yeah. But writing's on the wall for him to have a big year potentially.
He made physical and mental adjustments where he's now opened up his batting stance. You can literally see side by side, year to year. It is a very different approach. Still the same mechanics, right? He's still got the toe tap, and he's still driving the bat head down. But the difference between last year's mental swing and this year's mental swing is he's not thinking about lifting the ball. He's thinking about chopping down at the ball. And, like, you could see the adjustments mid-game or this season. When you look at where he's hitting the ball, where were all his hits yesterday? Where was most of his hits this spring training? They're line drives, they're on the ground. And look, if you're not hitting home runs this year, that's okay. You want to hit 270 with a higher OPS? I don't care how you get it done. Just be a better bat in that lineup.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, we just can't have a 670 OPS or whatever it was that you gave us last year. So it's got to be more than that. And if you found out what's going to work for your game, excellent. Batting behind him, you got our catcher, Danny Jansen. Kevin Kiermaier going 7. This is an interesting one, and one that I'm going to give a little bit of pushback on. I personally believe that Kevin Kiermaier is the best 9-hitter in the league. I understand that the conventional logic is, well, this guy's really good, let's move him up in the order, which I do understand. But I would also push back at that and saying, this guy is the best 9-hitter in the league. Let's not fix it if it's not broken. John Schneider has different ideas. Do you have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, my only thought is maybe they're moving him up because he believes that he can do better with runners in scoring position versus Kevin Bichette. I think the leash will be very short come regular season. If in April, Kiermaier is struggling out of the gate, but Bichette's having a good start to like an average Bichette look, immediately that flip-flops.
Yeah, and I mean, John Schneider has been known to just kind of ride the hot hand, and like if you're doing good, whoop, you're up, and if you're doing bad, boop, you're down.
Especially in that bottom part of the lineup. Very flexible.
Absolutely, dude. Batting behind him, you got Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Even he's having a pretty good spring. And then rounding things out, Kevin Biggio, who again, having a very good spring. Literally every one of these guys is doing pretty good right now. So I'm content with the lineup. And like you said, they're going for Chris Bassitt. Now, it's potential right now, folks. Now, I don't think that Chris Bassitt would start on opening day, but you know, a lot of the analysts have been tweeting out right now saying that Jose Barrios and Chris Bassitt, they are kind of lining up to be the guys Thursday, Friday, you know, of that opening day weekend, right? And a lot of that has got to do with the fact that Kevin Gausman, he's not 100% right now, still working himself back. He does think that he's going to be ready for regular season. But I'm not necessarily bent about Jose Barrios and Chris Bassitt leading things off for this team.
What I loved about Jose Barrios' start yesterday is he incorporated that cutter to the lefties and used it effectively. That's what we've been talking about on Blue Jays Today on our podcast, that him incorporating that cutter is going to be essential. Because last year, when you look at how they used him in the playoffs, why did he get pulled from the game? Well, he wasn't so good against the left-handed hitters. He, instead of, like, you know, bitching it about it, you know, he in the offseason, be like, woe's me. He's saying, you know what? The writing's on the wall. The literal department told me, no matter what, I'm out against these lefties second time through the lineup, so I need to be better and make the necessary adjustments and get hitters out on the left side of the plate, and he did it. So that's why, not only am I proud of what he's been doing in the second half of last year, but that is why I'm so high on him coming into this year and being potentially the ace and the best pitcher on this Blue Jays staff.
Yeah, it is possible, man. I mean, he's always had the potential, and obviously Chris Bassitt, I feel like this is just one of those guys that you're just going to ride until the wheels fall off, and the wheels are not falling off in any capacity. He's just been great, and you know what you're going to get out of him pretty much year in and year out. So he's going to be taping the bump against these Pittsburgh Pirates. Got a familiar face in this lineup, too, batting third. Rowdy Tellez. Can't wait to do that again. First pitch now coming, and it will be against O'Neal Cruz, who hits the baseball pretty damn hard.
Yeah, he homered, I think it was off Mitch White. I could be wrong about that earlier this spring, but Chris Bassitt, a little bit better than Mitch White. First pitch is going to be chopped to the right side. This should be a ground ball. Chris Bassitt will have to make his way over, and he does. That is one gone.
One pitch, one out. Notable thing right here, obviously, because he wasn't feeling too good. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. out of the field, just going to be DHing. Justin Turner over there at first base. So seeing him get a couple reps over there, it's good, you know?
Yeah, I think it's going to be good for him to be able to play first and third. Like, people were thinking he's going to be a permanent DH, but when you're thinking about maybe adding Vogelback or probably more likely Joey Votto into the mix, you're going to have to find a way to get those guys in the DH spot and maybe a little bit of first, and then move Turner around because you don't want to miss that bat.
No, and I like the versatility, right? Let's just use it.
Yeah.
Second pitch right here. That one's going to be in there for a strike. 92 miles per hour against Peguero. Not super duper familiar with Leover Peguero, but he had a .237 batting average last year in 59 games. Not great, but this is that Pittsburgh Pirates lineup. Let's not forget.
That's right. Here comes second pitch, 0-1.
Heels. That's just outside, 1-1. Shout out to the 61 people watching right now, everybody. We understand that this is literally midday on Wednesday.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, I didn't expect too many people to be tuning in, but we're going to be going, folks. We're going to be doing this leading up to regular season. And then, of course, that opening day weekend, lots of live streams, lots of content, lots of everything. 1-2, by the way. That was a swing and a miss on Peguero.
Arden makes me miss Arash, saying Katie Flower-Smith. Yeah, Arash, I don't think he's back on the crew this year, but he's around. 1-2, Bassitt. Little defensive swing there by Peguero. Fouls that off to stay alive. Katie's saying something interesting here. It brings up a whole can of worms, but I think Gauze is going to start the series versus Houston as the fifth starter. I think that's what they're hopeful for. He's obviously not going to start opening day. A lot of conversations around that he'll need a little bit more time. But I am hoping he gets a fifth start, because if he doesn't, as the 1-2 is delivered here, that one's fouled away. Because if he doesn't, then you're looking at Mitch White coming up and actually making a starter team for the Blue Jays.
Why is it... Is that assuming that Bowden Francis is in there too?
Yeah, because Alek Manoah will most likely start in the IR this year.
Right.
And so then if Kevin Gausman isn't ready, Mitch White's the only one ready.
That's the only guy that's capable, yeah. No, not a good look for the Jays. I mean, again, like, I'm cool with having Bowden Francis in there, but then you also throw in Mitch White, and it's like, whoa, like, what's What are we doing here, folks? What's going on?
We're just surviving. We're testing the depths of our pitching staff.
Yeah, and I mean, just surviving to start the year. Like, there's always going to be a couple weeks in there where every team is going to be just surviving. I don't really want to start just surviving.
I don't want to get off to a bad start. That one's popped up.
This should be an
Playable for Mr. Cabin Bichette to go on. Listening while at work, saying, Leanna, great job, guys. Thank you, Leanna. Appreciate you a lot. Yeah, because you're right. The most important start is April. You know, you want to have the first half especially. You want to get off to a good start so you can start to look at, well, what adjustments do we need to make at the trade deadline? Who do we need to grab? Who do we need to sell? Et cetera, et cetera.
We've been pretty lucky that the Blue Jays, for at least most of this window, I mean, again, hasn't amounted to a whole lot, but typically they get off to good enough starts that, you know, like you're not fully questioning a big sell-off at the deadline or, you know, trading away pieces. And that's just not an area that I want to be at, you know. This one is Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy.
2-0 on Rowdy, taking a couple balls right there. Guy looks big as ever. Holy.
God, I love Rowdy. Had that great year with Milwaukee where I believe he had 30 home runs. That was his best season so far. Hoping to do some resurgence in Pittsburgh. I think there's something there for Rowdy. Ooh, a little check swing there. 2-1.
I think that Rowdy Tellez is a MLB player. I think that this is the team that he belongs on. You know, like I'm not gonna come out here and say that this guy is, you know, belongs on an LA Dodger squad or anything like that. I think that he's an MLB player for, you know, Pittsburgh Pirates type of team.
Yeah, because, you know, he's a first baseman. There's a lot of good corner infielders out there, and he's kind of on the lower half,
of course,
of the depth charts.
3-1 right now on Tellez. Bassitt, 12 pitches right now. Looking for an out to make this a pretty quick 1-2-3 top of the first inning. Bassitt deals. That one is swung on, hit foul, full count now.
Yeah, we got Doxing flying. Cole out 1 to 2 months, FYI. I haven't seen an update. I did make a video talking about Gerrit Cole and the impact that's going to have on the league.
1 to 2 months would be a big thing.
That's huge.
That's a big thing.
Especially because we faced them 6 times, half of the schedule that we faced them in April. He went on that one. You're gone. 3 up, 3 down goes the Blue Jays and Chris Bassitt. Good inning. Good inning. Yeah, I need to see the source on that doc.
Yeah, 100%, dude. That would be again, we don't want to wish injury on anybody, and especially just speaking selfishly for myself here. I own Gerrit Cole in a fantasy format, and I don't really want this guy to be out long term, so that would be bad for me. Heyman just tweeted it, did he actually?
I'm looking. If it's true, I'll pull it up on the stream so y'all could see it. 1 minute ago. 1 minute ago, everybody. I'm pulling it up.
Wow.
Here it is, everybody. Let me just make sure y'all can still see this. Yes, you can. Okay. Gerrit Cole to miss at least 1 to 2 months as Yankees ace visits noted surgeon. Now, that's not a definite timeline. It could be even longer. I mean, the Yankees have been downplaying injuries this spring training. They said he was fine, or I think he said that Aaron Judge was okay. Mm-hmm. And then they were like, oh, we only took him out of the game because he was only supposed to get 2 at-bats. Well, actually, the truth was he was hurt, and they lied about it. So I'm just saying my faith in their given timelines I'm not believing in them. So it could be that. It could be longer. That's huge. That is very huge.
Wow.
Wow is right. Wow is right. Wow. Guys, let us know in the chat. What do you feel? What are you thinking right now? Danny Burgers broke Cole, LMAO. Dude, ever since that homer, he hasn't been the same.
I'm literally going to tweet that out.
Yeah. Danny Burgers destroyed him. Yeah, good for us. Look, injury aside and how we feel about the individual, the player, and his career, from just a player versus player thing, this is going to be good for the Blue Jays. That one goes inside. Contreras on the bump for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and it's George Springer, who has a .333 average. Thank you, Doc, for the big shout out to Doc who let us know here. And that was a way on front swing by George 1-1.
I'm going to put that on our Instagram, too.
Yeah, do it. 1-1 to George Springer. That's a hanging off-speed pitch, and George missed it. Oh man, if I missed that and MLB Road to the Show, I'd be cheesed. I'd be like, please, God, give me that pitch again. I will not miss it. 1-2 on George Springer. That's down low. What do you, Spike saying, what do you guys think of J.D. Davis? We actually made a podcast about that, Spike, but I'll give you the Cole's Notes version. Cole's Notes version.
Too soon.
I know. I didn't even mean for that. That one's inside full count to George Springer. We made a podcast about it, but yeah, the Cole's Notes is it's really complicated with the roster spots. I think he's a good player, but I don't know if it makes sense for us to do it at this point when we have our roster already pretty much set up, especially the 40-man. Full count to George Springer. Way inside. That is going to be ball 4, and Springer works himself a walk to begin the ball game. And now, it's arguably the Blue Jays' best hitter. It's Bobo time. Bobo, go boom, boom, everybody. Throw the bombs in the chat. That's all good, Spike. Don't worry about it. Bichette batting .433 this spring. Just unreal. And he flares this one into right field. This is going to be hanging up for an out. A little bit too much height on that, and Lamb records the out. One gone. Time for our father, everybody. It's Vladdy Daddy. Little updated Vladdy Daddy graphic there. It's new headshot and our new faces. That was a quick at bat for Bubba. the bombs weren't getting ready to generate quick enough. Vladdy's first at bat since the Philadelphia Phillies game. That one looked like it was a ball, but called a strike. Vladdy letting it go. He's got 7 hits so far this spring with a homer and 4 runs batted in. What can he do here with 1 out and 1 on? Takes that pitch. Good take there from Vladdy, not expanding the zone. Similar location to the last one, but Vladdy's discipline and knowledge of the strike zone allows him to lay off that one there. Yeah, can't be swinging at those ones, though, this year, Vladdy. 1-1. That one's way high. Good eye there from Vladdy. Good eye. Now, what I'm really looking for when I'm watching Vladimir Guerrero Jr. this spring training is, A, can he be ahead of the fastball? Can you handle the fastball, really? Like, look, I don't care if you pull the fastball or hit it to the right side of the field, but can you handle it, right? Are you going to be on time with it? And is he laying off those borderline pitches? There's 2. It's the slider away, and it's the fastball up and in. Can he lay off those and find his pitch, middle in, middle low, and do damage? 2-1. And he lays off another good slider there, way away, 3-1. Adam Canning's calling for you, Nick. He's calling for you.
Go Pack Go, buddy. Go Pack Go.
Yeah, lots of NFL news this past week.
It's been a good week for NFL, yeah.
Good for the Packers. Good and bad in some regards. 3-1. Vladdy takes that for a strike, but Springer's stealing, and he's going to make it.
There you go.
Let's go. Blue Jays need to steal more. Springer, he's one of the leaders in stolen bases for the Blue Jays last year, and he gets another one right here. Okay, full count now on Vladdy with the runner at second. George Springer. Three-two. Deals. It's fouled off back over the screen. Did they say, now that you're kind of looking, I know you're doing some like socials, but did they say about what exactly he's getting it for?
Haven't even looked, man.
Because like that's the thing. They just said he'll be out for 1 to 2 months, but what is it? What kind of injury is it? People are asking, is it Tommy John? That's not 1 to 2 months. 3-2 on Vladdy. That one's down low. Ball 4, and 2 of the top 3 Blue Jays work themselves on base. Both with full counts. All right, that's it. Pass the baton mentality, man. String hits together and bring up Justin Turner, who's got a really good slash line this spring. Adding it really quickly in my head, it's well over 800. with a 333 average. Short sample size, I know, but this is what you want to see, the consistency out of the gate from Justin Turner, the 39-year-old. That one's inside, just clipping the corner, strike one. I love Daddy saying Liam. Me too.
So apparently there's concern about the ligament, and he's gonna go to a surgeon and get a opinion on it.
Okay.
You know?
But then how do they know it's 1 to 2 months now? Oh, Justin Turner skies one. Deep left field. It's going back, and it's going to go.
That's all the way, baby. Justin Turner, 3-run shot.
Huge. Man, you love to see that. That looked like a pop-up, but I think it's carrying today, and Justin Turner hits his first home run of the spring.
Goes 3 for 3 yesterday, and now a 3-run home run to start off the game. What a freaking guy. What a freaking signing.
Great signing, man. This is why you bring him up, right? Like, you get on George, you get on Vlad, you get on 2 of the top 3 guys, and he does damage. 3-0 Jays, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wow. Great start to the game for the Toronto Blue Jays in this A lineup. Now you got Dalton Varsho on with 1 away.
Wow. Now I gotta. So listen, we got 92 people watching right now. I'll tell you the gist here. I gotta decide whether or not I want to keep Gerrit Cole or not. You know.
That's the thing. Do you want to have him sit? Well, yeah. Also, I think he should wait just a little bit. I mean, I don't know what the deadline is for the keepers, but you should wait just a little bit. Like, is it Tommy John? If it's Tommy John, then you might not want.
Might have to get rid of him.
Yeah.
That'd be a blow.
Do you have any other pitchers?
I don't know. That's the thing. Yeah. 1-1.
Out of the way.
Figured owning the Cy Young would be enough. But
no.
Guess not.
Taking a look at this Justin Turner bomb. Just gets all into that pitch right there. Hey, look, he looked like he thought he popped it up, but he actually hit it out of the ballpark. Oh, that one he chases there. Dalton Varsho strikes out. 2 gone. Wow, if we get this, we okay. Saying junior writer. Ah, man, maybe it's spring training, but my hopes are starting to raise just a bit. Just a bit, I'll say. I'm not going all in. Just a bit on this lineup having a great year. I don't know what that means. I don't know where they rank. I don't know what their OPS is as a team. I don't know how many runs they drive in. My hope is starting to raise just a little bit. They'll have a great year. And Dirty Jansen drives one to deep left field. This one's going back, but it's going to be hanging up right in front of the warning track. And that is 3 outs. But great inning. 3 runs for the Toronto Blue Jays after 1 off of Justin Turner 3-run blast. Yeah, look, he looked like he thought he popped it up.
Yeah, he for real did not think that was going. I wonder if it's windy today at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. It must be.
All right, 3-0 Jays after a big inning right there, and also some. I mean, you could argue. Actually, it was definitely bigger news.
Yeah.
Than a 3-run inning in spring training. But obviously, the Gerrit Cole stuff there, 1 to 2 months, and the key words for me right there is the at least. You know.
Yeah, at least.
It's at least.
At least
1 to 2 months.
Because
right?
what does that mean? Like, if he needs surgery, that's the word. If he needs surgery, well, then you got to recover. Then you got to build up strength.
I think what it means is that if everything, if everything is good news, then it will be 1 to 2 months.
Right.
You know, so you can say he'll be out for 6 weeks. So if he goes to the surgeon and he gets a bunch of good news and it's all fine, 6 weeks. If he gets any type of bad news, that adds on, and then if he gets really bad news, then God only knows,
Like,
right?
I'm not a doctor. I'm curious about that sports doctor on Twitter. I wonder what he's probably going to be talking about it.
He might, yeah.
But I'm curious, like, is this Tommy John? Is that the worst case scenario type of news? Like, I don't know. That would obviously be the worst because he'd be out for the whole year.
That'd be it, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally be out for the entire year. Damn. I mean, I guess it, like, has he had it before?
No, he's been, I don't know about Tommy John actually, but I know for the most of his career, he's been very
He's
healthy.
been very healthy for most of his career. And that's the thing. Like, this guy has eaten innings, you know? Like, there is mileage on that body at this point, you know? So I would not be shocked if, like, he needs to get it done, but damn, that is a huge blow to the New York Yankees if that happens.
Yeah, that's huge. And like I mentioned in the video, I mean, they're probably going to be going and getting one of Snell or Montgomery.
Or Cease.
Or
Cease.
Cease.
The word is they might trade for Cease.
Yeah, that's if they're willing to give up that prospect that they have. I think Jones.
Yeah.
But they're not willing to at this point. We'll see.
Yeah. It's but at the end of the day, no one is Gerrit Cole.
Yeah, exactly.
It's even if you get those guys, like that's good, and like you will like kind of band-aid the solution, but you're still at a net loss.
Yeah, and man, like think about their whole rotation right now. You got no Gerrit Cole as of right now. Rodon doesn't look remotely close so far this spring, and they're talking about Marcus Stroman being the opening day starter. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that would be a key part of that rotation coming in April?
1-1 right now on Davis. Time to bet Baltimore, folks.
Yeah,
time to bet Baltimore.
Yeah, I'd hop over to that wagon right now.
2-1 on Davis. Bassitt, 17 pitches, deals. That one is going to be fouled off.
And then like the whole like Aaron Judge, he's dealing with some sort of abdomen thing right now, and that's what hurt him a few years ago and put him out for a while. So that would be
that's your two best players.
Yeah,
two best players.
Trading for Soto. You're still losing more.
You're still losing a lot more, man.
The swing and a miss there. That is a strikeout for Chris Bassitt. One gone. That's his second strikeout. David saying Turner looks good. Yeah, talking about the game here. Dude, that's why I'm mildly getting hope. Like, Bichette looks great. Turner looks great. And honestly, for me, it's looking at the guys in the bottom part. Like, Kirk and Varsho look great this spring. And that, for me, is exciting. As we're ranging back, we're letting this one drop. Don't want to hurt yourselves. I mean, that's how Vladdy hurt himself.
No reason to go all out for that one.
Yeah. I think they were laughing about it. I wonder if they were talking about it. Jays fans saying Justin finally did something. I don't know if he finally did something. That's definitely not his first RBI this spring. Edward? Oh, I missed it. Olivares.
Heard of this guy before a few times. 0-1 on Olivares.
Wow, this opens the door. This really does open the door. That whole Gerrit Cole news. Oh, that one gets behind him.
Oh, I thought we might have hit him there, but apparently not. 1-1 on Olivares. Yeah, it opens the door, man. I said this the other day. I was like, okay, well, if they don't have Gerrit Cole for a significant period of time, are we better than them now? Maybe.
Maybe.
Like that's a what? Like a 7.5 WAR guy just gone.
Yeah, like I could argue our rotation is now definitely better than theirs without Gerrit Cole.
Yeah.
The lineup with Aaron Judge and Soto there's arguments there. I think they might slightly edge us. We'll have to do side by side. This one's going to be a ground ball and 2 gone. Close play there. Good play by IKF. Yeah, like the Aaron Judge and Soto just push everyone down, and the matchups don't really work out in our favor.
The lineup. Look, I know we're getting hype about spring training, but from last year, the lineup still is much better.
Yeah, and then it's like bullpen. I think we edge them. So yeah, I think you can make a definite case that the Blue Jays could be better.
Top of the second, folks.
Yeah, they edge
that one's a ball right there. The Cooch is loose. Not today. Well, is he coming in today?
No, I think it's tomorrow. Because they're kind of lining up Burrios, Bassitt, and then Kikuchi.
Yeah.
However, they're not actually pitching Kikuchi tomorrow, because if I'm not mistaken, I think they face the Yankees again. I saw something. No, they faced Minnesota. I don't know why. I read somewhere that Kikuchi, one of his starts, would be lined up for a Yankees appearance, but I don't see it. Maybe I'm talking out of my butt.
That is 2-1 right there. 2 outs, top of the second, 3-0 Jays.
They're essentially not going to face Kikuchi against the Yankees at all this spring, is what I read, because they know that he's going to face them a ton in April, and they don't want him to show his stuff. That's a swing and a miss. 2-2. When do we see Yariel? Actually, there was talks that maybe you might see him this upcoming weekend. They're hoping for it. But no promises, as we know, so far in spring. These starts and appearances change a lot with injury. On Sunday, yes, that's right.
Come on, Chris. Get him out, buddy. Two balls, 2 strikes right now. Blue Jays up over 100 people watching. If you haven't already done so, please hit that like button, smash that subscribe button.
And where we at in the likes here? For whatever reason, YouTube does not update concurrently the like button total like it did last year. Right now we're at 31 likes. Super cool, super cool. Who wants to be number 69?
There you go. Gets the strikeout there. 3rd strikeout for Chris Bassitt.
Let's go.
Through 2 innings. Scoreless so far. Let's go. Hound on the mound.
All right, heading into the bottom of the 2nd, everybody. Real quick shout out, guys. We were doing a little bit of a live stream last Friday. We're doing a giveaway of some of our merchandise. And I just sent it off to y'all. So if y'all were there, I believe it was like Will and Graydon. You guys won some free merch, so shout out to you guys. And if you want a part of the Blue Jays Today merch, guys, go check out our website on nationgear.ca/Blue Jays Today. Link is in the description, guys. If you want to get some Blue Jays Today merch, you can see the sweaters, the shirts, the hats. Both of you guys who won the giveaway wanted the hats. That's how good it was, man. So big shout out to all of y'all who won. And go check out our merch.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff there, folks. And a lot of new things going to be dropping very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. People asking, do you think Votto is going to make the team? Tough to say, man. I haven't even seen this guy play yet, right? Like, we've just seen some highlights of him swinging the bat around the facilities, but we got to watch this dude play, like, a lot before I can actively say that. I hope that he does, but it's also kind of difficult to say that he's going to, considering regular season's like 2 weeks away, and he hasn't even faced anyone yet. So I think he's got to come out of the gate looking relatively good if he wants to beat off Daniel Vogelbach.
Yeah, like, it's funny because even with him not playing a single game, like, the word around the camp is like it's probably gonna be him just because it's Joey Votto, and having him on the bench being a commodity, with his upside is very appealing. But he's being very humble about it, where he will go ride the buses to Buffalo, he said, if he needs to. But the Blue Jays feel like they might not want to call him up. So I think there will have to be, because that one is going to be a ball, there might be some assessment first, and he's going to play some simulated games, I believe, today or tomorrow.
So he's doing some minor league games today.
Yeah.
So some minor league stuff, and then Grapefruit League. They were talking that he is going to play his first Grapefruit League game, I think Saturday or Sunday this weekend.
Hey.
So that'll be something to look out for, everybody.
Yeah.
2-0 right now on Kevin Kiermaier. Also, they were just highlighting the fact that in the first 50 games, Kevin Kiermaier was a much different player than he was in the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Which is 100% true. Like, he started out really hot last year and then absolutely, did start slowly falling off of a cliff.
Yeah.
The numbers on the season still look relatively good, especially for Kevin Kiermaier. But something to note, he didn't end on the best pace.
Yeah. As he swings and misses at a 3-0 pitch right there, strike one. That's why I'm almost a little bit surprised that we're playing him higher than Bichette, who did the opposite, who ended really great his second half last year.
Yeah, it doesn't really. Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't really make sense to me.
Make sense.
3-1 fires. That one's going to be a ball.
There we go.
And we take a walk. So,
boy,
Kevin Kiermaier gets himself on base. No outs.
And this is why we're seeing this full lineup. We're getting a little look at how the depth is being tested. Kiner Falefa now in the 8th spot. Normally earlier in the spring he was up in the 6 hole, 7. Now he's down to 8 with a full lineup. This would be the 7-8-9 for the Blue Jays, potentially on opening day. Kiermaier, Kiner Falefa, Bichette. And again, the hope is is slowly creeping in, and I don't want it to. I look at that, I'm like, yeah.
What, Isaiah Kiner Falefa?
Yeah, Isaiah Kiner Falefa, Kiermaier, Bichette. I'm like, you know what, that's not that bad. I'm slowly convincing myself that it's going to be all right.
That's the thing, man. You start seeing them swing the bat around, and some of the numbers look good in spring training, and then you do slowly start convincing yourself, well, actually, this guy's, he's much better than what I initially thought.
Yeah.
But no, we still don't know anything at all. And
no, Kiner Falefa, he's been good at spring, but that honestly doesn't change my opinion on him at all. As you guys know, I'm a big advocate for why why we shouldn't have signed IKF. But I'm still ready to be proven wrong. Obviously, we know what Kiermaier is. We know what Bichette is. We'll see.
Do you guys think that the Yanks will get Snell or Cease? I think it's an absolute foregone conclusion that they're going to do it, folks. I think that you'd see New York Yankee fans absolutely riot if they didn't do it. Also, what is George Springer doing right now?
He's being very, funny, George.
Very animated. Because keep in mind, Sophie, and everybody, the New York Yankees, as of right now, today, they only have 1 year on Juan Soto.
That's it, yeah.
Right? So it's not like this long window of New York Yankees hitters being good and whatever. Like, it's here for a long period of time. For all they know, Juan Soto could walk next year and they get absolutely nothing. And that's why I think that this is going to be hit
in the
play.
Yeah!
It's going to fall.
It's going to be at least 2.
Yep.
This could be a run.
This is probably a run as well.
Kiermaier scoring. Wow. No out RBI double for IKF. Hey, again, prove me wrong.
Yeah, he's trying, man. He's trying. 4-0 Toronto Blue Jays. But this is why I think that the trade route for Dylan Cease might make a bit more sense because keep in mind, they're going to want to extend Juan Soto when it comes time, I imagine. And they're going to want the money to do that. And signing Blake Snell, that's going to be a lot of money on another veteran pitcher. I'm not going to put it past them. I think it's still possible. But, I do think the Yankees are going to go out. They're going to get someone for sure.
Yeah, it's inevitable. The moment rumors came out about Dylan Cease, you knew that they're gung-ho this year. They're ready to go all in.
Yeah, and think about it, too. If you are trying to extend Juan Soto...
Real quick, I really want to play this graphic right here. It's Kevin Bichette, MVP, baby. 500 batting average, 875 slugging.
He's doing good, man. He's doing really good right now. No, not a whole lot of pop, considering the batting average is 500.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But he's getting it done.
4 games.
Yeah.
Anyways, you keep going with your thought there?
I'm just saying, if you're trying to convince Juan Soto that he should re-sign with the New York Yankees, then I think a really good argument is saying, hey, the second that our guy went down, we were immediately back in on this trying to be competitive, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's a strong argument to say, like, look, we're going to do everything that we can while you're on this team to make this team win.
Yeah. And if they want to really spend the money, hell, even if they did sign Blake Snell, it's like, well, if you sign back, like, now we have Blake Snell.
That's true.
And it might be a Boris contract where Blake Snell gets, like, opt-outs and stuff as well. So it might work out still for the Yankees, not to commit to him too much.
Yep.
2-0 to MVP Bichette, who takes that one 3-0. This guy, Contreras, we knew he was bad, and he's walked a lot of hitters. And this is why we're scoring a lot of runs.
3-0 on MVP Bichette. Man, I saw a graphic the other day listing the Toronto Blue Jays as 3rd when it comes to potential teams to sign Juan Soto next offseason.
Wow. I could see why people would want us to be that high because of Vlad and Bo coming up. I can see why that would make sense for us to maybe go out and maybe secure Juan Soto at least.
It might make sense, and also too, like, look around the league. Like, for the contract that he's going to warrant, there is only a handful of squads that would be potentially willing. Good walk there by Bichette. That would be potentially willing and even capable of giving out, $400 to $500 million, which is what he's going to command. So
yeah, and the Blue Jays are willing to do it with Ohtani. Now Ohtani's a very different animal, of course.
Yep.
Will Soto gain that much attraction for Toronto? Maybe, actually. You could make some arguments. I don't know if it's going to be as big as Ohtani. Actually, I pretty much know it won't. But still,
I think it'd be a pretty close second. Man.
Pretty close second. A big Spanish community out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, 100%, dude. And like if you're looking to spend a lot of money, I would argue that that's the number 2 guy to do it on.
Yeah. All right, George Springer lineup flips over here in the bottom of the second. 4 runs have come in for the Blue Jays. 2 on and nobody out.
Dios.
This guy's had horrible command, man. It's not even like I give credit the Blue Jays for taking what's given to you, taking your walks, but like there's some of these pitches have not even been competitive.
No, they're not. 38 pitches for Contreras. We're in the bottom of the second. There's nobody out here. So this guy's all over the place.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the hook relatively soon. That one is okay. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. Yeah, it's great. Just give it to him. 1-1.
No way Jays pay for Soto. Atkins only dumpster.
Look, if we're willing to pay for Guerrero and Bo, then we might be willing to pay for Soto.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's going to happen.
No,
I mean, like, I'm just saying that you expect the rumors to happen next season if he's not already extended by the New York Yankees by that period of time.
The over-on 0.5 rumors for the Blue Jays being connected to Soto is like negative 3,000.
Yeah, no, there's going to be a lot. Because the first two teams, it was the Mets, and then it was the Yankees.
Yeah.
And then it was the Blue Jays.
Yeah, that makes sense. 1 and 2 on George Springer. That one's right to left side.
That's going to be hit into play. Oh, that's probably going to be 2 here.
Oh,
he kind of...
Oh, he realized he had time. Probably got his footing.
All right, there is 2 right there, but we do advance the runner over to third.
And now, with 2 outs, 1 on, Bobo, time to go boom boom. All right.
Focus on extending Bo, Vlad, and Danny. Look, I think that is the focus. Yeah. But again, I don't think any of those guys are at the caliber of Juan Soto. Just saying. Swinging a miss. Wow.
I guess Bo might have made up his mind before that pitch. He wanted to go boom boom.
Yeah, dude. He heard the graphic and just decided this was going to happen.
Yeah.
0-1 on Bichette. Contreras fires. That one is going to be swung on again. This is where I would love to see it again. You can't criticize Bo Bichette too much because, I mean, he just gets it done. But I think patience against a guy against Contreras is key because, like, the guy's all over the place. That wasn't a strike at all. He's going to give you free passes if you let him.
Yeah, like some guys, when they're wild, can, like, really hone in and, like, find their command again and throw one over the dish, but this guy can't do that.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Like, because you can make an argument, he's walked a few guys, like, now he's going to, I'm just going to find the zone and lay in a cookie.
I don't think he can.
He can't do that.
Yeah. 0-2.
Junior writer, too much double play, better approach needed. As we're up 4-0.
Deals.
Okay, that was
that was an ugly one right there. Yeah, that was a garbage at bat from Bichette. He's throwing his stuff away. He knows that he screwed that one up major.
I feel like he really he left his approach there a little bit.
Oh, 1,000%, dude. He saw the Bobo go boom boom graphic and just said, "I don't care where the hell this ball is. This guy could do a pitch out to first base, and I'm swinging."
Imagine they're playing our stream up on the Jumbotron.
Yeah.
they struck out. What the hell was that garbage? Like audio too.
Well, yeah, come on. I mean, even he's thinking it. So the guy, he threw a shit. It was bad.
That's too funny. Guys, we got 98 people in this YouTube live stream right now. If you haven't already, guys, hit the like button and smash the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 23.5K is our next goal. Opening day will be tough to get to 24, but if we get the hype going, I think we could probably do it. And also, we got 43 likes on this stream. If you're number 69, we'll put your name on the board. That's right. You just got to declare yourself in the chat. So let's get there, folks. I think we are losing one of Bo or Vlad. I hope it's Vlad. Bo is the better player. I mean, we've talked about this like we've talked about this so much, man, like endlessly. We've had these conversations, and I think if you were to ask me right now, if the deadline was tomorrow, who do you want to extend, Bo or Vlad? It's Bo. But that conversation could change this year, next year. It could change. So we gotta wait and see. I think that's why they're also kind of being patient too, and waiting to see the full picture of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Also, we're looking at some Rogers Center renovations. That's cool. I'm going to grab some water.
I'm 69. I'm definitely 69. Did we jump up to 69? I don't believe you. That was so fast if we did. All right, Hound on the mound. Back out again, everybody, against Celestino. Bassitt, this is his 30th pitch. Compare that to Contreras out there, who was, like 45 or something like that, minimum? 0-1, gets it in there for a strike. Gilberto Celestino. This guy's a minor leaguer. Deals, that one's low. Ball 1. Bassitt, perfect so far. Has not even let up a base runner at this point.
You're gonna jinx it, Nick.
Oh.
1-2 swings and fouls right there.
Could you imagine if they just kept letting him go?
Yeah.
If he was?
That would just be
Dumb as
ridiculous.
nails.
Yeah, literally.
Wouldn't put it past John Schneider, though.
But Schneider, just take me out, man. Like, I'm at my limit. No.
My arm hurts.
No. I need to prove everyone wrong. 1-2 pitch. That's a big bender at 71, and he strikes him out. Good pitch there. Gross, man. Going from 90, yeah, like Bassitt throws 91 on his fastball, but when you throw a 71 curveball, excuse me, that's so hard. That timing, your timing's way off. 1 out. We got that? Yeah, we did. Strike 1. Fire Shackins. I don't know why I love the comments of just like, Shackins gotta go! Fire him! I love it.
Oh,
Swinging a
wow.
miss.
68 miles per hour on that curve. Williams had no idea.
That's wild, man. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh,
No idea.
you just can't.
He tried to hold up so
Yeah.
long.
Oh. And then the 91 up and in is gonna look like 100.
0-2.
Way outside. That is, I think, or that was some version of it. I think it might have been a cutter. He has so many pitches. That was 88.
There's a lot.
I just call they're all junk. To me, it's just miles per hour. It's just
Yeah.
he's just changing a speed kind of guy. Locations.
Deals.
There you go. That's the 92 up and in. You ain't hitting that. You ain't hitting that. 2 out.
And possibly perfect through the order if we can get this out here. Perfect through 3.
Wow. Go all the way. Jays should trade Turner for Turner. Yeah, that's a good trade. That one's in. Ball 1, we missed there. Joe Perez. He's a AA, AAA guy. Chris Bassitt to do easy work right here. Dropper up the middle. Playable for
This is going to be an
ball.
out. Bam.
Wow.
Perfect through 3, Chris
Yes.
Bassitt.
Yes.
38 pitches to his name. Thank you very much. Good night, Pittsburgh.
Cy Young.
How many innings are we going to give him? More.
Honestly, I think, I don't know what his pitch count is, but probably around like the 60 to 70 range. So whenever that is. I mean, I think he got either 4.5 or 3 2/3, or 4 1/3, or 3 2/3 as last time out. But he has been going pretty far because he's been so efficient with his pitch count. Should Bassitt be our opening day starter? There's definitely, like, if you were just to pick one or the other, Barrios or Bassitt, you could definitely not be wrong picking one or the other. But the way it's looking right now in terms of them actually lining up those starters, it looks like it's Jose Barrios and then Chris Bassitt to begin the season. And then Yusei Kikuchi. So we'll see. We will see. Any news on the Manoah situation? Yeah, he's still kind of going through the process. He's been, I don't know actually for sure if he's been throwing. I think he did a side session, but like it's still like very, very, very cautious. They're treating it. The rumor right now is Manoah will most likely be starting on the IR to begin the season because they're going to need to give him a little bit more time to ramp up. They don't think it's going to be anytime soon. So it will most likely be an IR stint to start the season.
Looking at Guerrero, all the work he did this offseason, carrying water around, using weights that look high-tech.
Use that photo for a video room.
Oh, I use that one. Use them all.
Jays fan, I don't know. Rumors, the Buffalo Bisons are showing interest in Alek Manoah. Ooh, could there be a move soon?
Yeah.
That'd be a hilarious title.
Jesus, that would be. Guerrero now. Vladdy Daddy.
First pitch. Hacking, but he hacks it a little bit too high.
That's nothing. That's nothing. And
You're
the
gone.
one pitch, you're gone. Damn.
Bust! All that working out for what? Why can't Gausman start game one? Is he injured? Yes, indeed, Mr. Vex. He is currently dealing with a shoulder soreness right now. And I went to turn it right there, strike one. And they're kind of being cautious. He had a good side session yesterday, but building him up to game speed most likely will not be ready for opening day. He might even start on the IR. There's rumors about that if he's not ready for his first start. So he might actually start on the 15-day as well. Which would mean, yes, Bowden Francis it will get a start, which we're all excited about. Bowden Francis getting an opportunity. But it would also mean Mitch White, as that one's fly to right field and out number 2. And Mitch White starting MLB games for me in the early part of spring is very scary. Not spring training, spring the season in which we play baseball in regular season. That's scary.
Yeah, I just don't want to see Mitch White on the mound anymore, man. And like I was pretty confident that this guy was just gonna get cut, you know?
Yeah, not anymore. Especially if you have those guys start on the IR.
That's what it is, right? Like that's gonna save his job.
That's gonna literally do it. Yeah, no, not Mitch White. Yep, it will be Mitch. Everyone kind of reacting to that.
2-0 right now on Dalton Varsho.
So let's hope that Kevin Gausman can come back and be ready. You don't want to rush him.
No.
But if you have to pitch Mitch White, you will.
Well, because here's the thing, right? Like, I mean, look at what the Yankees are going through. Imagine if that was us.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was Kevin Gausman news today, folks. Like, think about how down we'd be on our team right now.
God.
We'd be looking at this rotation going, holy shit, is Mitch White going to be in this thing for months now? Like, what are we going to do?
Yeah. Now
what are we going to do?
You really need Alek Manoah to come back, but is he going to be even Alek Manoah?
Now I'm starting to look at, like, I'm like, Ricky Tiedemann, like, let's go.
Or like Jordan Montgomery, we're going to call the phone? Like, what's going on?
That's the thing, dude. Like, it is a terrible, terrible situation to be in when your ace goes down. Somebody of the caliber of Kevin Gausman, and that's what's going on with the Yankees right now. I don't want to see it this year.
3-1 on Dalton Varsho, who struck out his first time up. Blue Jays going down pretty quick here in the third.
Yeah, they are. Can we get on base? I feel like we can. I think there's going to be a walk here. No, it's not.
Ooh, good hack there, 3-1.
Full count.
Swing looks very different this year. Very, very different. Here's the full count on Dalton Varsho. Fouls out one off, stays alive.
Come on, Varsho. Be a guy this year, man. Just be a average MLB hitter.
That's it.
That's what I'm looking for.
That's it. Like, if he could be an average MLB hitter paired with his defense, that's a great player.
You're the new Matt Chapman.
Yeah. Literally.
Except don't be that bad in runners in scoring position.
And he gets on baseball 4.
There's a walk.
Hey, there you go. Look. I was doing some Dalton Varsho research recently. That's his 7th walk this spring, and he had his 2nd strikeout today.
Okay,
very good.
I like that. That seems like a pretty fire tweet to me.
All right, Dirty Hands, you're up, baby.
Which one of you fellers is the real Dirty Dan?
I am. Dirty Hands stepping into the plate. And he pops it up. Oh, no man's land, but they're drifting over, and you're gone. The Blue Jays don't get anything here in the third.
Tough at bat there from Dalton Varsho, and then whoop, you're gone.
Yep.
Okay, is Chris Bassitt coming back out? I hope so.
He will be. Yeah, they're stretching him out, so his pitch count's pretty low right now. They'll probably, honestly, like the way he's been going recently, they'll probably let him go into the 5th if his pitch count is good.
Yeah. I hope so. Well, right now, he's literally perfect. No walks, no hits, no hit batters, nothing. Nothing at all.
And get him facing some, like, better hitters some more, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, the bottom part of this Pittsburgh Pirates lineup is legitimately all minor leaguers.
Yeah.
I hate this commercial, too.
What is that?
The Lay's commercial.
Like,
have you guys seen the Lay's commercial? Okay, so first off, for whatever reason, for whatever reason, they get Mark Messier, a former hockey player, to just be in the Lay's commercial. For no reason at all. Has nothing to do with hockey, has nothing to do with anything about it. They just have this guy here, he's talking, nothing to do with anything. So that's one. Two, the whole premise of the commercial is they hire these people who think that they're going to an audition, but really, so they think they're going to an audition for the Lay's commercial, but in the green room, waiting to audition, there's a bunch of Lay's chips.
Okay.
And then it's revealed to them when they get into the audition that it's actually not an audition, and had one of them only eaten one Lay's chip flavor, then they could have won $1 million.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait. So if they ate the chip in the green room,
but only one flavor of it.
So basically what they're saying is you can't resist all the flavors.
That's what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that.
That's so much simpler.
But in this fucking convoluted nonsense, and the whole thing too is what I hate about this. Also, Bassitt is out here facing O'Neill Cruz, ball one. What I hate about this shit too is that they try to make it feel like these are real people who are just doing, but they're all, you can tell that they're actors.
Yeah.
So it's a complete lie.
Yeah, and then why is this guy?
Why is Mark Messier here? What does he has to do with any of this?
Yeah.
2-0 right now on O'Neill Cruz.
That's too much thought to go into something I'm not paying attention to.
No. I had to watch that commercial 6 or 7 times before I actually clued in to what the hell was going on.
Dude, that's a bad decision right there. Make it a lot easier, guys. Like literally just show me the beautiful chip crunching and the powder flying off and it's dancing around. Show me how beautiful chips are.
Or have somebody being okay, I'm gonna pour just a bit into my bowl. Then you get over here and they're gone. Yeah. You're like, I gotta go pour back in my bowl. Then you sit down and it's gone again. You're like,
and then you maybe cut to their friends are watching them eating it all the way whoa. There, we just wrote a better one.
Yeah. 1-0 right now on Piguero.
Also, we got a ground out there, O'Neill Cruz, so the perfect game continues.
Dios. That one's down low, 2-0.
93 people watching. If you haven't already, guys, hit that like button. If you're number 69, your name will go up on the board. And please hit that subscribe button, guys. We're trying to get to 23.5K. That one's fouled away. A little 2-0 count there. Rare 2-0 count by Bassitt. 2-1.
Best not to think about it, Nick. Yeah, I just can't help myself. I just see this.
That one, the RV commercial.
Yeah, I just see this stupidity. I'm like, what is this going?
I wonder who. You got to know that there's corporate people that write it. They actually don't get outside help to. Some of these commercials, it's someone in the corporation being this is what it is.
See,
this is what it is.
I don't know. Oh, wow, that was weird from Piguero. I just threw that thing up. See, I don't know, though, because it feels like it's almost it's like you took a creative person and they are trying to go so far out of the box that they actually just, fumble over themselves. And
you kind of forget what really,
the fuck you're doing.
What you are. And you have that's strike 3, Chris Bassitt.
Wow.
Big strikeout there.
What is that, 6 for him?
I think that flashed up 6. That's kind of shocking. Wow.
6 Ks right now for Chris Bassitt. Okay, man. I'm about that.
Yeah, wild. Rowdy Tellez. First pitch to him is a ball inside. Yeah, the reality is nobody really cares about the commercials unless it's really good.
2-0.
That's strike.
Or 1-1, excuse me. 49 pitches right now for Chris Bassitt. He's going to hit 50 right here in the top of the 4th with 2 outs already. Looking very good.
Yeah, this is looking very promising. We're seeing a lot of these Jays position players, pitchers, big swing and a miss there. Looking like they're ready for opening day.
Yeah.
And that excites me.
No, it's I'm ready to start season now because I don't want anyone getting cold.
No,
let's go. Exactly. Let's go today.
Dude, the offense is hot. Yesterday we scored our second 8-run game in back-to-back days.
Yeah.
And now we got 4 already.
Well, and remember when we were down, like, what were we? We were like 3-8 or some shit.
Now we're 8-9.
Yeah. You know, like there's a good stretch that the Jays are going on right now. And again, I know that wins losses don't mean anything, but it's nice that we're probably going to be finishing spring training somewhere around the 500 mark rather than where we were.
And what you're seeing is a Blue Jay team where we're playing our actual players. You know, we're playing our starters. We're playing every day. Like, there's rarely a lineup where it's a bunch of nobodies.
No, at this point, like you're getting mostly starters, and then you might get 1 or 2 guys that are not.
That's a foul ball.
Okay, cool.
That was ripped down the right line. Almost.
I wanted the perfect game to remain.
Yeah. Hey, a little update from Ben Nicholson-Smith. Joey Votto hits a deep line drive to right field in a minor league game versus the Tigers. There you go.
Okay. I see you, Joey.
There you go, Joey.
I see you.
And that was to right field. Yes, we pulled that one. Good job.
2-2 on to Les. Deals. That one's high. Full count. Come on, Chris. You know what's at stake here.
Yeah.
You know what's at stake.
Yeah. We got to be hot. We start the season in the Trop. Yeah, that's the thing. It is going to be a tough stretch for sure to start the season.
Perfect.
That's got to be strike 3.
Oh
my God!
In what reality?
Wow.
In what reality?
And the perfect game is over, everybody. The no-hitter, though, still alive.
That was bull. That was bull.
Yeah, come on, man. It's spring training. I don't know where we missed there. Let's see it again. Oh, yeah, Danny wanted it. We didn't get it. All right. Still got the no-no going. Davis up to the dish. Rowdy on first, 2 out. That's strike.
0-1. 90 miles per hour right there. Velo is kind of where you want to see it for Chris Bassitt, you know?
Yeah. More finesse kind of dude.
Still miss Rowdy. I miss Rowdy too.
That one's ripped down the left field line. That's going deep. That is going to be off the top of the wall.
Come on,
Varsho gets the ball. Rowdy ain't scoring.
No,
Rowdy ain't scoring. Wow.
You're right.
All right, second and third, just like that. A missed strike 3 call, or at least it looked like it. It might have been off the plate. Close enough. And now Pirates have runners to them in scoring position.
No.
And almost was out of here. That was right off the top of the wall. All right.
I want to tweet out about Bassitt being dominant.
Yeah, and it's still dominant if he ends it right.
Yeah, I know. It's still dominant if he ends right here.
And he could keep going into the 5th.
He could. Dios.
Ooh, foul. Oh, off his foot. Come on. I was liking the speed of this inning. It was very nice.
It was going really good. Yeah, Bassitt was just taking command, and then one bad call and one big swing, and here we are.
Mm-hmm.
And that was legitimately like 1 foot away from being a home run.
Yeah, that could have been really. That could have changed that whole line right there.
And no,
play. 2 strikes though. 2 strikes.
Come on. Put him in the blender, Bassitt.
Nick and I were hoping that on today, little insider info, that today we'd be flying down to Florida.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't even think about that.
Wow, that would have been so exciting.
That would have been really cool, man. I would have liked to have done that, but guess not.
0-2.
0-2, and
he went.
Come on.
Yeah, you went.
Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. 7th strikeout for Chris Bassitt. Okay. Putting in work.
Good job. Bottom of the 4th we go, everybody. Also, if you guys are enjoying these live play-by-plays, and if you are new here and you haven't been here last year during the regular season, we do this. We're going to do this 3 times a week coming up for the regular season. So at least once every series and then an extra game. So if you guys enjoy the live play-by-plays, be here for opening day, March 28th. We're going to be going live the entire weekend. All 4 games in the Tampa Bay Rays series. It's going to be a lot of fun, lots of beers, lots of commentary, lots of content, and we can't wait to be here with y'all, man. It's going to be fun.
91 people watching. I don't know where we're at right now in terms of the like goal. Is anybody getting close to 69?
Mound. 52. Yeah. We're getting close.
17 away. 17. Happening
So
any moment.
So close. What else? What else is going on, man?
I'm taking a look at this commercial. Very dramatic. Somebody was smoking pot and now they're dead.
Jesus.
At least this one, look, at least this one I can understand.
I understand this one.
Yeah, like at least this one's clear what's happening.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
You might die.
Yeah.
Actually, I actually really like this one. This one's kind of funny.
It does happen when you're eating Cheetos.
You know, it's very relatable. You know,
happens to everyone.
It's a fingertip one where he guy just moves out of like halfway through the camera. It's just his hand.
We should do a Blue Jays Today Looney Dog a night. You
Absolutely.
know?
Like at the stadium or like when we're going live here.
I was thinking, well, we could do both, honestly.
Yeah. Because like if we were planning or not planning, but hoping to do like a 9. What is it called actually? It's like it's when you have 9 hot dogs and 9 beers through 9 innings. That one's grounded up the middle. Kiermaier quick out.
It's gonna be an out. Yep.
Oh, I threw off the bag, buddy. Oh, he's safe.
Whoa.
All right.
Kind of surprised about that one.
He must have got to the bag. O'Neal Cruz with a little bit of throwing error right there. Wow. Yeah, he's got the arm strength, but the accuracy not there right now.
All right, bottom of the 4th right now. 1 runner on base.
This is NFL news, but Chargers are cutting Mike Williams?
Oh.
Yeah. If you're a football fan, you know that's...
I know that he was, like I saw a graphic this morning about some of their cap situation.
Right.
And how, like, he's getting paid a lot and, like, Khalil Mack's getting paid, like, there's, like, a bunch of people who are getting paid, like, a lot of money.
Yeah.
But, like, what the hell, man? Yeah, no Austin Eckler, no Mike Williams now.
Wow.
Keenan Allen is, like, getting older. A lot older.
Yeah.
And, like, the guy that they drafted, like, 2 drafts ago, Quentin Johnson, is just terrible, so...
Right.
What the hell?
Oh, IKF takes this one deep. It's going to stay fair. It's going to go foul. Dude, I love every time I've watched IKF, he's actually been good. Obviously, he went foul there, but he still got a hit already. Did he get a hit already, or did he walk?
He
no, he got a double. He got an RBI double.
We were talking about him, and then he did something good. 1-2 right now on Isaiah Connor-Falefa. Way to go, buddy.
But every time, man. Yeah, 9 hot dogs, 9 beers is nuts. That's a vomit ready to happen. That one's fouled away. One and two. Come on, IKF. Keep this inning going.
Contreras at 63 pitches.
That's strike 3.
So they're really stretching him out. And, yeah, he is going to be struck out looking there. Bottom of the 4th. Game's going relatively well, actually. An hour in.
Yeah, it's because the offense in the beginning was kind of... But the second half of this game so far has been faster. We got Bichette coming up, MVP Bichette, who drives this
drilled.
I think someone... Is it going to fall? No. Someone in the chat was like, bloop RBI double, and I was like, wait, is this... That's 2 gone.
And now we're at the top of the line again. Springer getting another at-bat, so we're all going to go through one more time.
Yeah, want to see some more ABs from these boys. George Springer right now. He's up again. 2 out, 1 on.
Yeah, so they're creating over $20 million apparently in cap space by cutting him. So. But it's just like, who the fuck are you going to throw the ball to, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, where are you going to throw the ball to? All right, First pitch to George Springer. Going to be strike one.
I don't think so.
That was low, man.
I don't think that was anything.
I can't wait for the yearly let's get robot up conversation that we always have.
Oh, God, yeah.
Every year.
It doesn't just happen every year. It happens like once a week, you know?
Yeah, literally.
Like there'll be one umpire doing something stupid in one of the games, and it's just like, it's consistent too. Like, I've thought for the longest period of time, like there is a substance abuse issue that's going on within the umpire circles, and it's just all hidden and covered up. And, we just seemingly okay about this, but I'll tell you right now, robot umpires, they're not going to have any issues with that.
No, they don't. They actually can't take drugs.
No.
Impossible. Here's the 0-2, unless they download a program.
Unless they download a program just a little, or they like that a little bit extra jolt of electricity or something, It's like plug me
wattage.
In. Yeah. Wonder if that's a thing,
Jeez.
1-2 right now on Springer. Contreras, 69th pitch coming up right now.
Nice. And he deals to Springer, who takes that one. That one's in the dirt. 2-2.
Do the starters ever play a full game preseason? What do you mean by like a full game?
Oh,
Are you talking like innings?
Yeah, they stay in for the full 9. Not really.
For the full 9?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, I think they're talking about maybe like starters, like position players. That's how I understand it.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like a starting pitcher. I was like, of course not.
I think they'll try to give them their full pitch count, what they would be, at least once near the end, and then that's about it. 3-2 full count now. George Springer's worked it back. Can we keep this going? 2 outs. Runner at first. Come on, Springer. Come on, Springer. Oh, time, says umpire.
Oh.
Pitch clock?
Is that what that is?
Clock violation.
Clock
Springer
violation.
goes to first. Springer's like, I don't want to go to first.
You're terrible. You're terrible, Contreras.
Wow, Springer's kind of cheese. He wanted to have that at bat.
Yeah, I mean, he worked it full. He kind of wanted to, finish it off.
Well, I mean, hey, if that happened in a regular season, then good for you. You
stayed alive long enough to get to that place.
All right, Bobo time. Let's see if he has a better at bat this time around.
Threw his stuff away, was talking to himself, unhappy.
Why did I choose that?
You did.
Bobo? And he does it again.
He did
it again. Come on, Bo.
It's the same pitch, dude.
Bo, mid adjustment right now. Hey, shake. Yeah, dude, mid adjustment. He's gonna keep throwing you those sliders, dude. Be patient.
It's not even competitive, Bo.
Be patient. He's in swing mode, man. Get out of swing mode. Go into selective patient mode. 0-1. There you go.
There you go. Vex saying, I feel like the slight randomness of umpires is actually a good part of the game. It's so funny. There is a cyclical thing that goes on with MLB fans. In the off-season, people start to forget.
Yeah.
And then they start thinking about it, and they go, you know what? The randomness of an umpire. I kind of like it. There's something beautiful about the game.
It's human.
It's human. And then you get into the regular season, and then you watch your favorite team get consistently just, and not even just your team, but everybody, just bad calls all around that aren't close. And that's the problem. This one's going to get into play, and it's going to be an out.
It's going to round out right there. Bichette gone into the fourth. Blue Jays don't put any runners through the home plate.
I agree with you in the sense that some of it is nice, but the problem is that these days, it's not just a little bit, and the mistakes aren't just minor; they're big.
If you guys go on Twitter, if you guys have it, follow the umpire scorecards. They're amazing. They'll show you how much of a swing the umpires cost. Sometimes there are 2 runs. To the other team.
Yeah.
It's that big.
Like that shouldn't be happening. Like we're literally talking about like game-changing shit right here. That when you put it out through the entire season, it's like, whoa, wait, like somehow we lost 30 runs because of umpires? Like, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, and we're all Toronto Blue Jays fans here. Year after year, overall, Blue Jays tend to be in the upper parts of we lost a lot of runs due to umpiring errors. It's every year.
It does happen. It does happen, yeah.
Yeah, it's like we automatically start with the disadvantage being the Toronto Blue Jays. We don't know why. We make a lot of arguments. We don't know why. Chris Bassitt back out for the 5th year. Having a good outing here in spring.
Didn't know Vladdy got traded to the Pirates. I assume that you're talking about O'Neal Cruz looking kind of like Guerrero. I guess I see it. I don't know. I don't think it's a major resemblance.
Shout out to Warren Fry with the subscription. W's in the chat for Warren.
W's in the chat, everybody. Chris Bassitt, looking at his outs by pitch type. My goodness. That's crazy. This guy's got 9 pitches. How the hell do you have that many pitches?
He's crazy, man. He is truly a pitcher. He's a pitcher's pitcher.
Yeah, one of a kind. All right, folks, he's out here again for the 5th inning. Can he make it the whole way through? Can he keep what's been close to a perfect game? Not quite, but, close.
Mrs. Lowe right there.
See, I thought that was a strike. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that was. 1-0 on Jake Lamb. Struck out in his first at-bat. 60 pitches now for Chris Bassitt, so they are letting him go a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's an out. That's
deep center field. Kiermaier at the wall makes the jump. Off the wall.
And he couldn't get there. He was there. He just couldn't come up with the catch.
Yeah, he leaping jump at the wall. That's a tough one to make, and that's going to be a no out double to lead off this inning. Bassitt now got to do some work. Yeah, that's tough, man.
I thought he was tracking it. He just couldn't grab it. Yeah.
That's tough.
It is difficult. It is difficult. No denying it. All right. Celestino now up to the dish. Top of the 5th. Bassitt fires. That one is going to be grounded. Oh, Bassitt tried to make the play. He is going to be able to get there and get that out at first. Will that move the runner over? Or did he stay at second?
Why would he stay at second?
It was pretty quick.
I must say, I missed the beginning part of that. Did it hit off of Bassitt?
So it hit off Bassitt.
Okay, that makes sense.
It was pretty fast. Okay. All right, one gone. Still the runner over there at second base. Williams now. Bassitt fires. That one is going to be grounded to the third baseman. This should be an easy out.
There we go.
And he gets it. Okay.
Good scoop. Wow, we are cooking.
We are cooking. So he had that double, but now it's just like a few pitches later, and here we are. 2 outs.
Beautiful.
That's the thing. I mean, now he's dealing with the minor leaguers.
Yeah,
he's in the bottom of the lineup. It's just like bang, bang, bang.
This is the easy part.
Yeah, Perez.
That's going to be in there for a strike. Yeah, number 900, Perez. AA, AAA right here.
64 pitches for Bassitt. I wonder if this is the end for him or if he's going to get more.
Yeah, this is around where he was last time. That's
in
a strike.
there too.
He was around the 65 pitch mark, so it is the 5th inning. I wonder if they...
6 innings. I mean, a lot of work.
Yeah. Oh, he's so efficient, man. That's what's crazy about Chris Bassitt. I think a lot of players tend to get into swing mode with Chris Bassitt's velocity, thinking they can hit a lot of pitches like that.
Wow.
And that's a strikeout.
And
8 strikeout for Chris Bassitt.
8 Ks for Chris Bassitt in 5 innings, only 2 hits given up. If that is the end of the day for Chris Bassitt, like, wow, what a performance right here in spring training. He is coming out looking really good.
Well, it's that time, guys. Halfway through the stream, and the Blue Jays are up 4-0. We got to give a shout-out to the sponsor of today's live play-by-play.
Time for a quick shout out to Betway. Betway is the best place to make all of your sports bets on all of your favorite teams. Betway is also in collaboration with iGaming Ontario. Must be 19 years older to participate. And guys, please bet responsibly. Now, back to the content.
Shout out to Betway, everybody. I would be very interested to know what are the lines looking like now for the American League Cy Young, right? With Gerrit Cole down, it's like, that's obviously a big blow. Like, I wonder who takes the favorite over, you know?
Let's go check out Betway.
Kevin Gossman's not a terrible shout, honestly.
No.
I'm a little concerned because he's starting out not super duper healthy, but
That's right.
But still, like, that's not a bad shout at all.
Well, if you take a look at the 3 guys who finished top 3, it was Sonny Gray, who's in the NL now,
Yeah.
and then Gerrit Cole, who is going to be having surgery.
Yeah.
And then it's Chris Bassitt.
Or Kevin Gossman.
Or, Kevin Gossman.
Yeah. Yo, honestly, maybe Jose Barrios is the shout.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It
You know?
could be.
Maybe Jose Barrios is our guy.
I'm taking a look, guys. Cy Young winner in the American League. Guess who's number 1?
It's got to be Gossman.
It's
right?
Kevin Gossman. He is the favorite.
Yeah. Now that Gerrit Cole went down, it's like...
Yeah. 1-7 odds right now on Kevin Gossman. And then where would our boy be, Jose Barrios? He's 1-51.
Jose Barrios.
Yeah.
See, like, I like those odds quite a bit.
I like those odds a lot. That's the line right now on Betway, guys. If you drop $1, you will make $51.
On Jose Barrios? Look, I'm
might
not saying
do
that it's
that.
gonna happen, but it sure as hell could.
I might do that.
I sure as hell could.
I'm going to do it.
I think it might be a good one, man. Just like from an odds play.
Yeah.
He's going to be the opening day starter for the Toronto Blue Jays, assuming everything lines up the way it should. You've broken him down a few times. You like him that he's like trying to be able to get out the lefties right now. He's looking very good in spring. The leader, who I think everybody could consensusly say is the favorite, he is now effectively out of the race.
I'm doing it right now, guys. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I'm betting on Jose Barrios. Vladdy, daddy now.
1-0 right now on Guerrero. Hunter Stratton in the game. 4-0 Toronto over Pittsburgh. Dios.
Good
That
take,
one's
good
outside.
take. Wow, big swing and a miss from Vladdy on a 2-0 count, but you love to see those hacks. Holy crap.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, drives this one. This is going to go for at least a single, and it will be. Don't go for 2, Vladdy. Don't make the base running error. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, gets himself on.
Good work.
On base there, everybody. And it's such a nice day today. I kind of want to swing a bat around, you know?
I know. Honestly. I mean, yeah. I would love to do that. Justin Turner up now. He had the 3-run homer back in the first inning for the Blue Jays. That's outside, ball 1.
Any batting cages around here?
No. I've looked so much. I do have a tee. I mean, it's not the same, but...
Yeah.
But,
1-0 on Turner. Deals. That's low.
you go right
Dude,
now.
it's so crap that in Toronto, like, all these fun things, you know? Like, golf courses, batting cages,
Lots of sports stuff.
you know, like, even, like fun, like, kid shit, like, laser tag, bowling, mini putt,
not around here.
go-karts, like, where's the good stuff?
Toronto's like simulators and restaurants.
Yeah, literally.
You know?
It's like you can get drunk here. That's it. You know,
That's
we have
literally it.
escape rooms.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Like, that's it, man. We have the
3-0.
aquarium.
3-0 on Turner.
But it's like you're not going to go to the aquarium, like.
No,
every
I want to
month.
do physical activity.
Yeah.
You know? Like 3-1 right now on Turner. I wonder if is that like a bylaw? Is that like a thing that you can't, you know, because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, if legitimately any laser tag place or batting cage or a place like that came in here, they'd make a killing.
I think personally, I don't know if it's a law. Maybe it is. This popped up to the infield. Should be an out and 1 gone. I think it's just like square footage you would need for a laser tag place would be a lot. And in Toronto, the rent would be just out of this world. So I can imagine that like the prices would have to be jacked up through the roof.
But we'd pay it Because it's the only place. There's no other. There's no other place.
Like when you look at ballroom, like bowling there is like ridiculously expensive. It's like
And they make a killing.
Yeah,
they make a killing.
And they also charge like alcohol there. There's a club upstairs, so that they make it work. But not many can do it.
You know, and like batting cages too. I mean, yeah, you need space, but you don't need like crazy space. You know.
I know.
Want to know right now on Dalton Varsho? Look, just food for thought, everybody. If somebody wants to give us, like, you know, I don't know, $20 million or something like that, you just give me $20 million. I will put in batting cages here in Toronto.
Yeah.
I might need more than 20, though.
Yeah.
Might need more than 20.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, they have batting cages in Pickering. I grew up in Brampton. There's batting cages everywhere. Burlington, there's batting cages. Hamilton, there's batting cages. Everywhere outside of the core of Toronto, there are batting cages.
Of course, yeah. And they have all these other things, too, right? Like 1 and 2 on Varsho.
I was considering one day asking my parents, because we have a screen, like a pitching screen, where we could set up and like you could throw it to each other, but like you can just hide behind the screen when you swing. You know what I mean by pitching screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little cutout like L-shaped thing. Yeah.
That you can actually drill it.
Oh yeah, you can like swing full. Yeah, because it'll just come right back at the screen if it hits you.
1 and 2 on Varsho.
Varsho, 1 gone. Fouls that one away. New pitcher, yes, Stratton. No more for a guy. I liked him. You're scamming us. No way it costs that much money. $20 million?
Maybe. To completely start a new thing, I'm thinking way more. In downtown Toronto.
Yeah, because you also got to consider you're gonna pay for rent.
You gotta pay. You gotta secure the location, pay for rent. You gotta buy renovate the whole, ever living shit out of it. You gotta buy everything. You know. I assume that we're serving alcohol and food there. You know.
Yeah, we have a full bar. We gotta pay the staff.
Yeah.
Gotta pay us.
Gotta get our liquor license. Gonna do everything, man. Full count right now on Dalton Varsho. Stratton at 16 pitches.
Wow, that'd be so much fun. Like a bar batting cage like area.
That's the thing, and it doesn't, it can be batting cages, and then also too, it's like, you can have other stuff. Like I went to a place with my girlfriend Victoria in the last summer. It had batting cages. It had a driving range. It had a mini putt. So it was like this grouping of a bunch of things that you could do there, right?
Yeah.
Like that. It was popping off on the weekend.
Look it up, batting cages.
Full count on Dalton Varsho. He's been to the batting cages quite a bit. Staying alive. Deals. That one's hit pretty hard. Are we going to find grass?
Oh, we're going to no man's land. Oh, he makes the grab.
You know what?
Good.
That was a good piece of fielding there as well, man. That was well done.
Yeah, he was fouling off a few there. We tried our best. Dirty Hands Jansen now coming up with 2 outs and 1 on.
Which one of you fellers is the real Dirty Dan?
I am?
Actually, yeah, what the frick? Think about it, dude. We have literal axe throwing down here.
Yeah.
That's full on, you drink, you throw axes, you do all that shit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a space issue. I just think nobody's capitalizing right now.
Yeah. I hear you.
Want to know right now on Dirty Hands Jansen.
I look up batting cages and I get like Canadian Tire. Like, no, I don't want that.
I don't want to buy one. 1 and 1 right now. That one falls in there for a strike. Danny Jansen, 0 for 2 today. I think his spring's been kind of quiet so far, eh?
Yeah, I think he's got a homer. Actually,
I think he's one of the few guys that like isn't going crazy, if I'm not mistaken. Right as I'm talking. Is he gonna find any grass?
And
It does. There you go.
Base hit for Danny. Are we going first to third, Vladdy? We are. Okay, Blue Jays threatening a little bit here with 2 outs. Runners on the corners, and it's Kevin Kiermaier, guys.
More runs? More.
Danny Jansen, outside of that hit, he's got a .217 batting average, but he has 1 homer.
Right.
Doing a typical Danny Jansen kind of spring.
Yeah.
3 RBIs.
Let's go, Dirty Hands. Let's go. This guy could have made this play, but it was in and out of the glove. Yeah. All right. Kiermaier. Let's get something going on down there in that 7th spot, buddy.
Yeah.
That's not. No, it's not.
This is why we're up here. You're here to drive in runs. Toronto baseball. What is this?
0-1 on Kiermaier. Fires. That one's upstairs. 1-1.
Oh my God. A 1-month membership for this batting cage in Toronto is $119 a month.
What the frick?
Oh my God.
$119 a month?
Yeah.
That's insane.
1 year's $839. Ooh. Ooh, where's a 1-day pass for just smacking?
Drop $1,000.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean, these are for people who are like trying to be like pros.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, or like semi-pros and
Yeah.
stuff, you know. 2-1 on Kiermaier. Yeah, if it's like a literal facility, then you know. Oh, we don't need a facility. It's someplace for fun. 2-1 on Kiermaier. Stratton. Deals. That's low.
No advance on the bases. 20 mils way too much. Okay, 10 mil. We'll meet you there.
I don't think that that's true, though. I think
that might be to get startup costs. But then, like, we gotta pay the people.
We gotta pay a bunch of people, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
it's Toronto, guys. It's Toronto.
And it's to start.
Yeah.
Like, it's downtown Toronto, you know? I assume that we're putting this thing in, like, you know, Young and Dundas, guys.
That one was fouled by Kiermaier, hits the catcher in the hand, and it's looks like he's shaking up. And they got Ryan Ryder warming up in the bullpen.
Maybe it is too much.
Maybe a little bit. All right. Full count, 2 out. And he deals. That's chopped foul. We are battling here in the 5th. We're trying to put up some more here.
Yeah. Everybody is treating this one like a regular season game, which you love to see.
Yeah.
$109 people watching, guys. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like and smash the subscribe button, folks. Full count right here. And Kevin Kiermaier, runner on first, runner on third. Pitcher deals. That one is going to be hit into the air. Probably an out.
Oh, they're ranging. They're calling him off, and he got it.
There you go, guys. That is the end of the 5th inning. Now, the big question is Chris Bassitt coming back for the 6th? We're about to find out.
Yeah, his pitch count is low. If it was a regular season game, absolutely. But it's spring. Let's see what his pitch count's at. Keegan Matheson tweeting about how good Chris Bassitt has been looking today. Yeah, it's been looking good. It's a great sign mid-March, though. You know, that's the big thing. It's literally mid-March, and it looks like he could play tomorrow.
Yeah.
It looks like he could play right now.
100%.
Oh. I'm happy. I live in the country. Lots of space for fun. Not in Toronto, though.
No.
Not a lot of space. All right. And what I like, too, so far, yeah, we're having the guys go 3 times up, but I haven't seen anybody subbed in yet. That's when it always gets hard, man, when you're waiting for people to come in. Or when people come in and you're waiting for the game 10 is what I meant to say. Because then once the guys come in, you're like, well, so?
No. I'm happy with everybody who's doing work right now. Whoa.
Yo. the Rogers Center roof is open today.
Really?
That's wild, yeah. Dude, remember when the Rogers Center opened their roof last April? And it was so warm. It was like, what the hell? Like, we've never had it open this early. And now it's open in May?
March.
Or, excuse me, March?
Yep.
Wow, the dome looks good.
It is a good day today, folks.
Yeah.
It's like 18 degrees outside.
I want to go outside so bad.
It's a nice one.
Oh, my God, yeah. Go outside.
Top of the 6th, and Chris Bassitt is still
Oh, my God.
out there on the mound.
And he throws in a bender for strike 1 to O'Neal Cruz. There we go.
Wow, so they are getting that pitch count up.
Yeah, he looks good. Why not?
0-1.
That's popped up to right field, but Springer couldn't find it. Now he's ranging back, and now that's going over the wall for a home run.
Didn't matter anyways. Yeah, it didn't matter anyways.
Wow.
Wow, okay, there you go. That's O'Neal Cruz, dude. He can do that. He is capable. He's got to do it more consistently. But,
that one kept carrying. It looked like, I don't know where the wind is carrying, because it was carrying out to left field, but that one looked like it kept going. That was pretty high. That's going to be the first run of the game for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah, see, he even thought he popped it up, too. The way he reacted.
Yeah, it's got to be a bit of wind going on right here, because that was like how Justin Turner did it, too, you know?
Just get it in the air today, guys. That's the key. But not for Dalton Varsho. Don't change your mindset.
1-0 on Peguero. Bassitt, 69 pitches. Nice.
Nice. Chris Bassitt. Deals. That's fouled off. 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Didn't even see that off the bat. George Springer.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyways.
Yeah.
Would have been embarrassing, though, if it did hit off the wall.
Yeah.
Nobody would have been there.
Yeah, it looks like Kevin Kiermaier is out of the game. I didn't recognize that center fielder. That one drops in for a strike, 1-2. That was a nice pitch.
Liover Peguero.
He's 0 for 2. Come on, Chris. Have a good, clean, well, it's not clean anymore, but have a good 6-inning, finish it, 6 innings strong, 1 run. That's still very good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Still dominant.
Yeah. 2-2. Bassitt. Deals. That's a nice strikeout. That 89 looked like 100.
9 strikeouts for Chris Bassitt. Woof. Woof.
He's dominating. Is
that it for him?
Oh, are they pulling him? Wow. Yeah, that is the end of Chris Bassitt, everybody. He goes 5 1/3 inning, giving up 1 run. How many hits? I know you're looking at it.
He gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts.
9 strikeouts is the key there, man. He's been dominant. He was striking out a lot of guys near the end of last year, and he's doing it again so far. Dominance. Dominance.
Yep, hound on the mound, slaps. He slaps everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Stay nervous, American League. Stay nervous. I would be,
man. That's our crazy. Like with Chris Bassitt,
that's our
excuse me, with Kevin Gausman healthy, he's our number 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good number 3 right there. God.
I'm going to watch him real quick, but yeah, Hound Dog killing it.
Hound Dog is killing it. Got 101 people in the live stream right now, guys. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Are we at 69 yet? Are we at the 69 mark? We're at 65, so guys, you know what we got to do. You know what we got to do. Let's cheer when we get to 69. If you're number 69, shout yourself out in the chat because you will have your name up on the board. Where did you see the Rogers Center roof is open today? I saw it on Twitter. Someone retweeted it. Shout out to Blue Jays Nation who retweeted it. Yeah, Rogers Center roof is open. That's incredible. All right. Very impressive start for Chris Bassitt. I love you have Alek Manoah, Kevin Gausman, all the starters around him talking about that start. Katie Flower-Smith says, I got 69. Let's go. Shout out to Katie Flower-Smith. Your name's up on the board. There we go. Now you got Trevor Richards, Silver Fox. He's on the bump. Last season had a 4.95 ERA. Pretty inflated, and Rowdy rips that to right field. That's going off the base of the wall. That exit velo must be insane. And he's going to have a double here with one out off of Trevor Richards, who just came in. Why is Richards still on this team, asking Last Duel Gaming? Good question. I think it's until there's someone clearly better. I mean, that was ripped. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that one right there. Davis, that's in there for a strike. Richards has moments. He's streaky, man. Like, he can be really good or really bad. Yeah, I think it just comes at any point. Like, if he really struggles, we could just. Does he have options? That's what I'm wondering. Because if he doesn't have options, that would make a lot of sense why he's still on this team. I'm looking it up right now, guys. Trevor Richards does not have any options. That is why he is still on this team. So if you get rid of him, you have to cut him. Like, if you want to put him in AAA, you got to cut him. Dude, I agree. Jay Jackson was much better than Trevor Richards. I think we should have tried to sign back Jay Jackson. There's no reason why you couldn't. He was very cheap. Silliness. Nate is better, saying Last Duel Gaming. You have an argument there. You have an argument. Swing and a miss. As we're talking bad about Trevor Richards, gets a strikeout. 2 gone. Would you look? I love this graphic, by the way. It kind of looks like a changeup falling. But the velocity on Trevor Richards' changeup has decreased by like 5 miles per hour. And they get a pickoff! Trevor Richards throws out the runner at second, the minor leaguer. Wow. Let's talk more smack about Trevor Richards, guys, because he he just cleaned up that inning. Gave up the double to Rowdy, but that was it, man. Wow, good job. What happened to Jay Jackson? He went to Minnesota. He's a Twin now. He didn't get traded to Twins. He just got signed by the Twins. We didn't trade him at all. He was a free agent. So we could have signed him, but no, we didn't. Jays are now the oldest team in the AL East. Yeah, I looked it up the other day, especially if they add Joey Votto to this team. That will, like, put them way up there. But yeah, we're one of the oldest teams in the MLB now, which is crazy when you think about it. Nick's posting a short, I don't know if you already did yet, about, like, Kevin Bichette. Like, he's 29 now. Like, when you think about that young core that first came up that made our team so young, they're entering into their upper 20s, and then we have to account for all the pitchers that we got that are in their 30s. You have Justin Turner, and if you add Joey Votto, like, that's even more. George Springer's getting into his mid-30s. It's an older team, guys. We're not the young guys. Kevin Kiermaier, So what that tells you is we should have a good team, but they got to put up. Because when I think about those Toronto Blue Jays back in 2015 and 16, I think we were the oldest team in baseball. And we were dominant. But sometimes, there's a good peak and valley of the whole thing. Yeah, Jays went from youngest to oldest in 3 years. That's what happens when you age and you just keep on signing old guys, meaning 30-year-olds, and you don't pick up any of your prospects. That's what happens. And we're looking at Ernie Clement's elite contact this spring. He has 0 strikeouts. Other guys around him, Varsho, Espinal, Kirk, Jansen, Lucas, Springer, Turner. Each have at least 20 plate appearances. There you go. We're going into the bottom of the 6th, everybody, and IKF is at the dish.
Fouled that one off, 0-1. 4-1 is the score, folks. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa looking for his second hit of the game. Can he get it?
Ooh. Do it. I'm always ready for it. Takes that one low, ball 2, 2-1 to IKF. $101 people in here, guys. If you haven't already, hit that like button and smash the subscribe button. IKF chops that one. Behind him, foul. Jay Jackson was underrated, Vex. He was. He was very underrated. I actually miss that guy. I liked him. I liked him as a person. I liked him as a player. You too. And he deals. Outside, ball 3. Ball 3. Ryan Ryder into the game for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Looks very young. Get to the age now where like these guys legitimately look like kids to me. That one's a foul ball. Just foul.
Just foul. Full count remains. 99 people watching right now. Let us know in the chat. Are you going to be here for the opening day live stream?
Yeah.
Are you going to be here for the opening day live stream, folks?
Yeah.
March 28th. It is a Thursday. I think the game's at 4.
I think so, yeah. Good enough. You guys should be close to getting home. Depends on like your work and stuff. 3-2. That's down low, ball 4. IKF works himself a walk. I don't know, saying block dash. What do you mean you don't know?
Oh, God.
No.
Bottom of the 6th, folks. IKF gets himself on base with a walk there.
Yes, Abba Edgar. Yes. MVP Bichette. Bichette takes that one for a strike. Outside corner. Depends on my work schedule, but yes, I will. Thank you, Daniela. Thank you. It's gonna be so much fun, man. I love every single year opening day, especially doing this live stream. That one's inside ball 1. It's just like such a hype. Like it's like Christmas. Waking up, like cracking a beer at noon, and and you know, just hearing all the news, seeing the lineup come out for the first time. You know, creating the content around it, overreacting. It's so much fun. That one's going up the middle.
Play. That's going to be a base knock. Almost took the umpire out there.
Literally.
They are going to go 1 and 2. No outs. Bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays threatening again with the offense here. Chance to really blow this thing wide open if they want to.
Yeah, let's do it, guys. But now I think we're going to start getting into the minor leaguers. However, I did see Springer out in the field last inning. I wonder if he'll get another at-bat. And he will. 4 at-bats here for George Springer.
L9 saying, you guys know you can watch the real game for free. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we are. Unless you're talking about the chat. I remember. 0-1 on Springer. That one's a strike. Last year you guys got wasted. That Dylan guy was there. Yeah, Dylan makes like 1 appearance a year on this channel, and it's usually for opening day or playoffs.
Yeah. And we will get wasted.
0-1 on George Springer. Runner on first, runner on second. Deals. That one is going to be swung on, hit foul, 0-2.
I'm hoping this year, guys, there'll be some more live play-by-play events, too. Not only just here, but, like, having it elsewhere. We were talking to some of our team, and the idea of, like, doing a big, like, watch-along in a studio, that would be very, very cool. Where do you watch the game for free? No idea. Well, we pay for this service here, which is Sportsnet Now, which I think they changed that, actually. That's foul ball.
Not Sportsnet Now anymore?
I think it's just the regular Sportsnet.
Dumb name.
The regular name? Or
Sportsnet Now.
Yeah, I think they realized it was never now.
Never now.
It was never now.
Never now.
It's always delayed.
0-2 on Springer.
Do something here, Springer. I want to see home runs, man. Where are the Springer dingers? I feel like I never see them anymore.
They don't exist.
They're gone. 0-2. Does not
There you
chase.
go.
Good layoff.
First ball for George Springer right there. 84 in the dirt. 14 pitches for Ryan. Yeah.
Damn, that's a ground ball. Double play from George Springer. That's his second of the game, by the way, if anyone's keeping track. Second double play.
Not really what you want to see, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Is Bobo coming in? He
Yes,
is.
he
All right.
is.
Fourth AB for Bichette. Bottom of the sixth, 2 outs, runner at third. Bobo had some rough AB so far.
Yeah, he's guessing, he's second guessing himself right now. He checked it right there, but that was in the zone. Yeah, because if the pitchers are going to have their outings extended, let's extend the hitters and say, okay, well, you're going to face this one starter 3 times, then you're going to get a relief pitcher. What are the adjustments you're going to make for this at bat? That one's inside. Ball 1. How many wins do you predict Toronto will have this season? Talked about that quite a lot.
1-1 on Bobo. Deals. That one is going to be hit into play. This looks like a base knock and an RBI for Bichette. 5-1 Toronto Blue Jays. He needed that to salvage his day because it was Garbo before that.
Yes, he did, man. And that was a good pitch he turned on right there on the inside part of the plate, getting the bat head out in front quick. Quick hands. Quick barrel right there on the inside part.
Jays now 5-1 over the Pittsburgh Pirates. Good stuff.
It's a range. If I had to bet my life on how many wins the Blue Jays are going to get this season, I would say 88.
Oh, pretty much exactly what they did last.
Yeah. 88 wins is what I have to bet my life on, everybody. But I really do think it could be as high as it could be 94. It could be as low as 80, 81.
Ernie Clement now in the game for Bichette.
Okay.
He's taken over as the runner.
Hey.
And Guerrero is out, and I understand why they want to take Guerrero out. Give him 3 and don't want to push him too hard here.
Coming off the injury, he got his hit. Feel good. Sit him.
1-0 against Morris.
Well, he just isn't good enough, Singjit. You're right.
Probably not. Probably not.
It just wouldn't be good enough.
Yeah. It would be just on the outside looking in.
Yeah. 1-0. That's thrown over. Gets back safely as Ernie Clement. And yeah, I guess they're using him a little bit too. He started a lot of games, but now he's in a pinch running situation. Obviously, they pinch run a lot of these guys anyways, but this is what a role he could possibly have at the Blue Jays come opening day as a pinch runner in the late games.
No, I completely agree, right? Apparently the stolen base is a real threat with him. Mm-hmm. He is a good base runner, and if he if he makes the opening day roster, that does not automatically mean that this guy's the starting third baseman here. Like, he's going to have to earn that at the MLB level then, and it's going to require him coming in late in the game sometimes, doing this. Maybe only gets 1 or 2 ABs in a game if this is the role that he's going to play.
Yeah, a lot of people were commenting on our social media about Ernie Clement being the starting third baseman, and when you pay IKF $7.5 million a year, one good spring training, no matter how good it is, isn't going to get him a job over the $7.5 million.
Reno. Got to take that one all the way, and it is going to be ball 4. Okay. So Ryan out here losing command.
That sucks for you, Ryan.
Lantigua in the game. That's too bad. I was hoping to see some more Justin Turner, but again, he did get that 3 RBI bomb earlier in the game. So
yeah, he holds most of the Blue Jays offense in his stat line. Lantigua now. That was a cookie, but you're Lantigua, and you probably just want to take one. 1-1.
100-win Blue Jays team would fucking rule. Yes, it would, dude. Yes, it would. We'd be a top 3 team in the MLB if we had 100 wins.
I would be so happy.
That'd be phenomenal.
I would just be so happy.
It'd be the best team that either Adam and I have ever seen. So
this will be the end of the inning. A ground ball to the third baseman. Goes to second. And the Blue Jays score 1.
When was the last 100-win season for the Jays?
Good question. I think
was it in 92, 93?
I think so. Let's double check.
I was actually looking at this like.
86, 85.
Wow, I'm talking out of my ass.
Wow. I thought they got 100 too. I don't know why. Oh, they got 99 and 85. 96 and 87. Oh, so when was the last? From the last in the 2000s, our highest year was 93, and that was 2015.
Fuck.
Second highest was 2022. With 19.
Never won 100 games.
I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick.
That's insane, guys.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, obviously, it's a very difficult feat to accomplish, but like, still, you'd think that you win 2 World Series, you have multiple other competitive teams. Like, you think at one point or another the chips would fall where you find a way, but just not yet. So let's do it. Let's do it this year, everyone. Let's get the monkey off our back. Let's get it done. Which other teams? This is a question for the chat. Which other teams haven't won 100 games? Which other teams are out there that have never won 100 games before? Obviously, the Blue Jays have never won 100 games. There's got to be a lot of other teams out there that have never won 100 games. And wow, this was uncalled for. This was uncalled for. Wow. So Sportsnet is reporting on the Gerrit Cole injury, and the highlight that they used was Danny Burgers going yard off of him and then slow trotting around the bases while he scowled on. That was such a shot in the dark. Wow.
That's the moment.
Like, are we all assuming right now that it's like this guy threw the pitch, Danny Burger's home run, and then his tendon just all of a sudden, as Danny Burger's bat made contact, like just whoop, gone.
Oh. And that's not right there, 5-ball. Dude, I in my video, I said, ever since the Danny Burgers home run off him, Gerrit Cole hasn't been like, I put it in the video, because it's true, like, yes, it wasn't the Danny Burgers home run, no, but it was that time in that game. He hasn't been feeling the same.
Also, Rockies, Marlins, Dads? I'm assuming D-backs is what you mean right there.
Yeah.
Rays? Rays have never won 100 games?
Really? I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, I find that really hard to believe as well. Rangers and Nats. I find the Rays one hard to believe. 0-1.
They won 99 last year.
Yeah.
Close. It was close.
Yeah.
That was a really big year for them.
Yeah, it was a big year.
All right, 0-2. Richard's still in the game, 12 pitches for him with 1 out here in the 7th. I was getting kind of down. I was thinking about, they're going to start subbing guys, but I'm glad that we still have relevant people still in this game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, our subs are actual MLB subs.
Yeah.
This could be an actual thing that we do in a regular season game, is bring Richards in here.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see Richards coming in this situation.
1-2 right now on Lamb, top of the 7th. Deals. That one is in the dirt. 2-2.
Yeah, same here, Mark. The stream was circling for whatever reason. I had to refresh it as well.
That's strange.
Weird.
Why that happened?
YouTube stuff. Yeah, I checked the meter. I was like, oh god, no. And I was like, okay,
good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. It's happened sometimes. The stream will just cut for whatever reason.
That's been the worst times,
man.
Yeah. Like
it happened on the Ohtani stream.
Happened on the Ohtani stream, right? We were having our... Just sucks, because, just from a viewership standpoint, I think we might have got over 100K on that one had that not happened,
Yeah.
But it's like we didn't. So That's a walk right there to Celestino.
Or I think Lamb. Now Celestino's up. Nobody's.
Whatever, man.
You reading that one from Mr.
Yeah, I am reading that right now.
What would the start of the season have to look like for you to hit the panic button? For me, it would have to be a ton of injuries. Like, Guerrero's hurt for months. Bo's hurt for months. Bassitt, Burrios, like, because right now it's like, okay, we have people hurt, but I'm not panicking yet. Like, we really got to start getting hurt. Like, you can have a 500 start in April, and I still wouldn't hit the panic button. But if you, it's tough. Like, what kind of record would you start hitting the panic button? That's what I'm trying to think.
I would look. It's difficult because hitting the panic button can mean a bunch of different things. Like, I wouldn't necessarily, because what does hitting the panic button mean? Does that mean that we're done?
Like, it's time
Does
to.
that mean that like?
Yeah, like we're this was hit the right field. This is gonna drop in for base. Trevor Richards.
That could be a.
It could be
pretty far out there.
And he does stop at third. Wow. And Richards is getting beat up a little bit by these minor leaguers.
Look, if we came out and had an April that was the same April as last year, but the record is reversed.
Like 9-18.
Yeah, like, so, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I'm like, oh, shit, like, this is really bad. But I also can't say that we are going to hit the panic button because we went 18-9 last year and then, like, ended up just creeping into the wild card.
So that's the thing, is now we have to do even more work.
Of course, yeah.
More.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, if we go 9-18... or, like 10-20. Let's say we go 10-20. Are we hitting the panic button now?
Let me look, actually. I'm curious to find out if Baseball Reference has splits and wins. And that's going to be a ground ball.
That's RBI right there.
Yeah, will be a
run.
run.
It will be an out.
All right. Richards gives up a run.
He's going to do that every now and again. He is going to do that.
Yeah, but Edgar, when you're in the bathroom, was not happy about Trevor Richards, thinking we got to get rid of this guy. I mean, like, I hear you. There's moments where I do wonder, why do we still have Trevor Richards? But then there's moments when his changeup's working and getting batters fooled. I'm like, oh, this is why. Like that's gross. That's a gross pitch.
Creo6 says, Jays fans panic every 2-game lose streak. Yes, honestly, you're not wrong, man. It does happen.
Yep. Okay, let me...
0-1 on Perez.
It's got to be a strike. There you go. Changeup is working. Show me the splits.
Oh, Deep Diamondbacks have won 100. By dads, it meant Padres. Oh, my mistake.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of D-backs in my head when I read that. 0-2 on Perez fires. That one is... No, he didn't go. 1-2. Top of the 7th, 2 outs. Runner at second. 5-2 is the score. Toronto Blue Jays up right now, looking to even their record at 9-9 in the Grapefruit League.
Okay, here we go. So, yeah, I grabbed all the months records from the Blue Jays last year as he does a little pickoff. Does not get him there this time. So we won 1 game in March. But in April, we went 17-10. That's a really great start. May, 11-17. There you go. So, like, if you were to do 11-17 in March, or April, excuse me, you could still be okay. You'd still be okay.
Yeah, it would be okay, yeah.
You know? Ground ball foul. And every month, we had a record above 500. Other than May, which we were 6 games below.
Look, realistically, like, I mean, I think that you're never out of the season in April unless you legitimately go like 5-20 or something like that, like whatever the math works out. Like then you're in a big hole.
This should be the end of the thing. Oh no, bobbled by Ernie Clement.
Ernie, no, dude, no. We had a whole video dedicated to you, man.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Runners on the corner. 2 out still. Ernie, no. He's cut now. Oh yeah, now you got O'Neal Cruz still in the game, and he's up, and he looks angry.
Whoa, this guy does look angry. He looks mad. Deals. Ooh. That one's low. 1-0 on O'Neal Cruz.
He's currently 1 for 3 with a solo homer.
What is his background, everybody? What is his heritage?
Question.
Feels.
That's got to be there for a strike.
Is he American? Is he Dominican?
My guess is Dominican. O'Neal Cruz. He is Dominican.
101 on O'Neal Cruz. Fires. That one is in the dirt. 2-1. Can't believe Cruz is so tall. Wow, yeah, I was just thinking that myself, actually. He is definitely a bigger lad. He is kind of like Guerrero, just stretched out a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
It's like if you took Guerrero and gave him like an extra like 4 inches or so.
Yeah. Here's a 2-1 from Richards. Ah, way out in front. Strike 2, swing and miss. Come on, Richards, get out of this one. 29 pitches from Richards. They're stretching Richards out too as well because he kind of has this role as well for the Jays. If we remember, we had a lot of innings pitched for him last year where he would go like 2-3 innings. He'd even spot start here and there.
Yeah. Yeah, he is one of the longer guys in the bullpen for sure, and you need to have it.
Especially if we are going to have Mitch White start a game this year. If Kevin Gausman isn't ready, you probably want to go Mitch White than Trevor Richards.
Mitch White can't go 2 times through the order.
No.
One goes 1 time and then gets pulled. And if he gets out of that without giving up a run, you're thanking the baseball gods.
Yeah. Like
That's
you get him 1 time through, second time you have Richards ready to go. See if you can go through second time. Yeah, definitely not 3. That's when damage happens. Actually, now I'm curious.
No, damage happens all the time, man. I would be shocked if he made it through 1.
See, I'm curious now. What is Mitch White's like career numbers facing the lineup different times?
Full count right now on Cruz. Runner is off, and that's going to be a strikeout,
Hey.
inning-ending strikeout. Good job, Trevor Richards. Gave up 1 there. We're out of that one. Heading to the bottom of the 7th.
It's time for OK Blue Jays, everyone. Wow, that's gonna hit hard the first time this year.
Yeah. Yes, it will.
I'm gonna be definitely a few beers deep, multiple actually. Probably be a few beers deep before I even show up.
Jose Barrios relishing his gold glove.
I love it. It's commercial. Like I can just picture them filming and saying like, "All right, Jose, just sit in this chair and hold this gold ball, and you're on a throne. Just keep looking at it."
Why does he look like so? Like he does not want to be there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you can tell that this guy does not. He wants to be anywhere else other than right there. Dangerous for a bullpen having Kikuchi, Bowden, then White all start after one another. Yeah, you're not wrong, Ryan. That could be a lot of work for the bullpen.
So Mitch White has an OPS against of 742 first time through. Then second time is 749. Then third time is 841.
Yeah, so there is definitely a drastic jump there, but let's not pretend that like 742 is a great OPS against either.
Yeah, exactly. That's still an above average MLB player.
Yep.
Smacking you.
Smacking you around.
We got a cow crying right now.
That also includes the Dodgers numbers that he had that were actually good.
Yeah. Let's look. let me look at just his Blue Jays. Which year should we grab? Because last year he like barely. Yeah, only 12. So let me grab 2022. But then also has Dodgers. Yeah, it's tough. Small sample size for him.
That's the thing. It's all small sample size, you know.
Here's Kevin Bichette, the MVP. He's on the mic.
Where he gets called up mid-season, I'd wager. Listen, man, if there's enough injuries and enough other things, it's certainly not within the range of not happening.
Yeah, a lot of things got to go right on his own end, and a lot of things got to go wrong for the Blue Jays for it to happen. Because he's still got to get built up too in the minors. Like his innings pitch is really low.
One and one on Varsho.
Yeah, Dalton getting another AB here. There you go, good take. 2-1.
Because Varsho wants him, you know.
Yeah.
He knows he's got to do better.
Yeah. Get that sample size bigger for our show. Gavin talking about some stuff he's trying to do. Varsho drives this one to right field.
How deep are we going? Are we going to find grass? Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
That's
and
going
that's
to be
2 bases for Dalton Varsho. That's why you got to stay in, buddy.
There we go. 3rd double this spring for Dalton Varsho.
And he's going to be feeling good about himself.
Oh, yeah. Now he's coming out of the game here after his 4th at-bat. Oh, yeah. Man, I need to see regular season with this guy. I'm getting high. Getting high.
He's going to have one good series. And
I'm going to be like, see? It's happening. But, yeah, like, I mean, the things that you can't deny is the swing is completely... The mechanics are the same, but the way he's approaching it is different, and the mentality is different. And we got Dirty Hands. He's up. I know. Gonna wait for this one. Dirty. That's outside.
Which one of you fellers is the real Dirty Dan?
I am.
Yo, shout out to this pitcher's names who is Mlodzinski. Mlodzinski. Where on earth are you from?
That's outside. 2-1.
Mlodzinski. That is a very like Polish, Russian, Czechoslovakian, like one of like Kazakhstan. I mean, like right in there. Mlodzinski.
Oh, and Dirty gets hit on the hands.
Dude.
Come on.
Why does this happen to you?
Not your fault, Dirty. They know that's his weak spot. They always go inside on him.
It happens to him all the freaking time, dude.
He can't afford more of that this year.
Oh no. The magnet's still inside Danny. Yep.
Literally, man.
All the time. This happens to this guy. And he's out. Just not worth it. Santiago, not Espinal,
No.
a different one.
That's rip foul. Ooh, careful, Santiago. Almost got hit in the head there with the comeback. Glad to see Jansen is in midseason form. That's right, ripping base hits and getting hit on the hands. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Nobody out for Santiago, not Espinal.
0-2. Mlodzinski. He's like Swedish. Blonde.
Yeah.
Denmark.
Ah, yeah. That's a ball. Yeah. Yeah, the Joe Siddle's asking Kevin Biggio about how, like, kind of wild they have 2 years left.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I learned to. I mean, if you would have asked me, I would have been able to do the math together. But like seeing it off the hop, this is gonna be 2.
That's gotta be 2. Yeah.
Bang.
Oh, he's safe. Wow, good speed for Santiago right there.
Santiago really wanted that one. All right, we'll take it. But I was looking at Baseball Reference and looking at Biggio, and I mean, first off, 5 years in the league. That just feels crazy to me. You know, like where did the time go? It doesn't feel like I've watched this guy for 5 years. But 5 years in the MLB for Kevin Biggio. This is gonna be his 6th year, and then legitimately in less than a month. So on April 11th is his birthday, and he's turning 29, and that's crazy. Like 29. That's you know, like you're almost 30. Like you are 100%. No longer, not even remotely close to a prospect conversation at all. Like, it's just insanity.
Yeah, that whole conversation we had in the earlier part of his career is like, what will he become? He's this now.
1-1 right now on Eduardo Escobar, by the way, who just joined the game.
Wow, he's been relegated to bench.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
With that being said, wow, the expectation for Kevin coming in, I guess, never really met reality.
Half the team are free agents at the end of 2025. I know, man.
Yeah,
it's just like
that's scary.
It is pretty wild though. But I think like it hit me the fact that Kevin Biggio is only 1 year removed from being 30.
He'll be 30 in 2025.
Like that's wild, you know?
That's insane, man. Dude, I am so scared for that 2025 off season after the season? Like, what is gonna happen? Obviously, right now we don't know. Maybe we'll have a better idea when we get closer. As
Eduardo Escobar hits that one. That's gone. That's all the way.
Way out of here.
All the way. Eduardo Escobar doing his best to stay alive right here at Blue Jays camp. He gets a 3-run home run right there, 8-2. Toronto Blue Jays off of Mlodzinski. Blue Jays going to take this one, I think, and put it in the bag and be 9-9 in spring training. Thank you, Eduardo.
Hey, 3 games in a row, the Toronto Blue Jays have scored 8 runs at least. That is good sign, even though it's coming from a guy who probably won't be with the team come April. It's good to just see us dominating. Good to see us dominating. Amazing. OPS up to 459, saying Mr. Blue.
I wouldn't even be surprised. Even be surprised.
Well, he's smiling, so he'll take that.
Good for him, man. And I mean, Eduardo Escobar, even though I don't think he's going to be with the team come opening day, there's still a possibility that sometime later down the line, maybe he does come up, right?
Yeah. Oh, look, it's Davis Schneider. No way. First pitch, swings that one in the dirt. Oh, wait. Wrong one there. I think it's this one. Yeah. Babe Schneider, baby.
0-1 on Schneider. Mlodzinski. 17 pitches in, he deals. That one is...
Whoa! That looked like it was off the plate.
Oh, no.
0-2.
Dylan asking, yo, Nick, are you sad that the Packers released Aaron Jones?
Yeah.
Yes, I was. I was sad. I wasn't...
that's
bad. That's a bad one.
Right there.
It's a strikeout looking there from Dave Schneider. I wasn't as upset necessarily as I thought I was going to be because, we were really busy that day in free agency and getting other stuff. And, we signed the best safety that was available and the top 5 free agent this year. So that obviously softened the blow.
Yeah.
But just from a character standpoint and a teammate standpoint, there's no one that has anything bad to say about Aaron Jones at all. I wish that guy the utmost success and he is the type of guy that you want to have on your team. Not only just from a production standpoint, the guy's still crazy at 29, but yeah, just from a character standpoint too, he's so good.
That one's inside 2-0, excuse me, to Nathan Lucas, who's in for George Springer.
Will you make a graphic for IKF?
Maybe.
That's kind of an idea.
Yeah.
That's a bit of an idea.
Got to get this guy's identity a little bit. I'm struggling.
Can you imagine the graphic it cuts to you saying, "Why did we do this?" And then it immediately cuts to a bang.
Yeah. I think if he gets off to a hot start, I'll do exactly that.
Right.
I'll do exactly that.
3-0 on Lucas. Jansen out 5 months. Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
Can you imagine? Dude, we're all out here, all these Blue Jays fans on Twitter are getting after Yankee fans, being look at your Rays.
Yeah.
Jansen, done.
Yeah.
Obviously not the same, but still, that would be a blow.
Lucas gets a 4-pitch walk there, and
Mlodzinski, look, game's over, dude. Game's over. We won.
Mlodzinski's got 23 pitches, and now we got Ernie Clement. This is actually kind of interesting right here, folks. Committed in there in the top half of the 7th, but he's getting that bat right here because that bat's been on fire.
Gonna be strike 1 right there on Ernie Clement.
Well, this is the first spring training game that I've been actually interested into the 7th, looking at these characters.
Ernie Clement batting .400.
Wow.
Whoa.
That one fouled away.
Probably wishes he could take that swing back, but it's 0-2 now.
Also, Craig saying Boston improved in the offseason. See, there's question marks on whether that if they did. They moved a lot of pieces, but I think the overall consensus is that they kind of got worse. This could be a base hit for Ernie. He's pretty fast, and it is. Wow, another hit.
Ernie Clement finds himself on base again. When you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah.
When you're hot, you're hot.
That's amazing. First and second now with 2 outs, excuse me. And, we definitely need one for Justin Turner. Need something. Need something for Turner. Turn him. What were we thinking? Turn and burn?
Turn and burn was the idea somebody had in the chat.
Mm-hmm. I'm all about it. And now we've got Morris who was in for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, yeah. I think if Vladdy makes team, there's got to be a graphic. Yeah, wow. 8th batter for the Jays. We do not want to stop putting up runs. That's a strike. 1-1.
Mlodzinski's terrible.
Yeah.
I think that this guy just sucks.
I think this guy needs sunglasses right here.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, can you even see the baseball? Like,
jeez.
Turned down for what?
That's kind of play like the beginning of that Little John song.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny, actually.
2-1 right now on Morris.
That actually got to get me hyped. Dude, that should be his walk-up song. Imagine if you heard that in the stadium, like, turn down for what? It's like, no, Justin Turner. Like, I'd be getting, like, so hyped.
Yeah, yeah. Wonder if he's ever done that before.
Missed opportunity if he didn't.
Yeah, for real. 3-1.
Oh, my God. This guy sucks, dude. Another walk.
Look, dude, look. I love the runs that you're putting up right here, but we're going to win this thing already, all right? And you're just giving it to us for free.
They're changing. Yeah,
good.
It's about time, man.
Honestly, get rid of this loser.
We'd be here forever.
This guy sucks. This guy sucks. Bye, Mlodzinski. You're the worst. See you never again.
Bye. Eduardo Escobar. Inning's not over, but we're just highlighting it right now. Wow, that probably was the best moment for him this spring. So happy.
Yeah, that's his first home run, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, see now there's a problem. Now it was off of Mlodzinski. It was terrible.
That's the problem.
Now it's like it doesn't even mean anything. It doesn't even mean anything anymore, you know? Mlodzinski needed to go out there and get the rest of the guys out there for it to actually mean something. But now he didn't, and he sucks, and now we can just chalk it up to Mlodzinski's terrible.
That's like, in my mind, I was like, wow, like, because we're about to crown our player of the game, sponsored by Tim Hortons Roll Up to Win, in the 8th, and I was like, oh, well, you have Turner getting a 3-run home run, and now you have Escobar a 3-run home run, but very different scenarios.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I don't think it should belong to either of those guys. I'm vouching for Chris Bassitt right here coming out and looking dominant.
I wasn't even thinking about the pitching.
You know?
I wasn't even thinking about the pitching. Okay. Okay.
He's up to the pitch counts looking good, and this has been like a continuation too of I think he's got like a 2.5 ERA now in spring, so he's popping off a bit. All the pitches were working.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that because he would have gone a lot further in the game if it wasn't in the regular season. Yeah. Yeah, I'm down for that. 9 strikeouts. I'm down.
The Viking Raider, Turner.
Yeah, a lot of good options. I like the Viking idea. Because a lot of people in the chat are saying pirate, but that's Kirk. Can't do pirate.
No. Sadly, we cannot do the pirate. I understand. I get it. I see the red beard stuff going on there.
Yeah, we're looking at him right now.
Man, he kind of looks like he should have been a hockey player. This guy.
I know. All right.
Who is this?
Who are you now?
You're a little tiny guy.
Oh, no, you're not who I think you are. Who the hell are you?
They don't have the graphic up yet. This is
Lantigua. Swing and a miss.
Wow, this just goes to show how little I paid attention to Lantigua. Because this is like the second or third time I'm looking at him. And I still was like, didn't know who he was.
No idea. Now they got Cy Nielsen in the game.
Bases are loaded right now, everybody. Deals.
That's a strike. Very unfortunate name for Cy Nielsen. He's had really bad single A numbers.
How many wins with 21 offense and 23 pitching in your guess? Oh, Jesus, dude. Like, that team, if we had 21 offense and 23 pitching.
That's a World Series.
That's like, you could be challenging for a top 10 best season of all time.
Yeah, I think you could be in the 100 range.
Oh, yeah. My question is, are you in the 110 range, you know? Because
my God.
You know, it wouldn't be impossible. Like, you had the best offense in the league in pretty much all categories.
That's a base hit from Lantigua. It's going to be at least 1, if not 2. And we're getting two. It's 9-2. Or, excuse me, 10-2.
10-2. Blue Jays over the Pittsburgh Pirates. You guys suck.
Yeah, this is just getting ridiculous. But the Blue Jays are putting up numbers, and I love to see it. I love to see it. We should do a poll. Maybe we'll do some polls in our community page and on Twitter and stuff, like which nicknames are better for like Turner and some other guys.
Bottom of the 7th right now, guys. Brown up. Blue Jays just pounding it on. Pounding it on right now.
Pounding it. You got Brown in the game. Who are you?
My final answer is I would say that the Jays win 108 games with 21 offense, 23 pitching. They are going to get the out here. That's going to be the inning, but woo!
What an inning.
Woo!
That was a lot. That was a lot.
I've moved these yellow things around too many times in this inning.
Erased the thing a lot. Good job, Blue Jays. 10-2 over the Pirates.
Heading in to the 8th, everyone.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty good about the Jays potentially winning this game.
Yeah. All right, guys. All right, y'all. Real quick here. Guys, it is time to announce the J of the Game, brought to you by Tim Hortons. Roll Up to Win. Download the app to be part of the Roll Up to Win contest. This one, we just talked about it. It's got to be Chris Bassitt, man. He had an incredible outing today for the Hound.
Well, and he's just building off of what's been an incredible spring so far. Today, 9 strikeouts against the Pittsburgh Pirates. I understand that it's the Pittsburgh Pirates, but this guy was at like mid-70s pitches. So if this was a regular season game, he could have kept going. He was dominant in all facets. He looks like he is ready for regular season.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're saying, yeah, it's just the Pittsburgh Pirates, but this is what you got to do against the Pittsburgh Pirates. If he wasn't doing this, there might be some concern. But the Hound looks like he's ready to go, and it looks like we're going to rely on him a lot, especially with these injuries to the rotation.
Well, the fact that he is the 3rd guy in a healthy Toronto Blue Jays rotation, that just goes to show how lethal the pitching really is.
Yeah, go. So shout out to Chris Bassitt. Absolutely legendary performance today. And again, Roll Up to Win is available till March 31st. Go check it out on the app.
Folks, that's where you want to be. Well, I didn't end up getting a coffee today.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah, I just, I truthfully, like, 1 o'clock snuck up on me, and I was like, oh, it's time to go live now.
Yeah, literally.
But do highly recommend. Has anybody won anything yet? Is there any winners yet? Any winners of the cars or anything?
I was sitting at a table with, shout out to Jeff from Bar Down. I was sitting with him, and he was like, oh, yeah, I got some Roll Up to Win. I was talking about the new Tim's sponsor. And first try, boom, won a donut. I was like, ah. But good, congratulations to him, man. Yeah, I mean, you could win a Volkswagen, guys. I mean, that would just be insane. I don't even know. That would change my life a lot. But if you go and you get any Roll Up to Win, if you enter and you buy Tim Hortons product, you can enter it in for a 10K jackpot every single day. So even if you don't win, you literally have a chance to win $10,000 later. So that's super cool, man.
Just chances to win all around, man. I mean, if you're gonna drink coffee, you might as well do that, right? And I mean, this is I'm not trying to slander any brand here, but I mean, some of the other places out there, like Starbucks and everything, like that's just so expensive.
Yeah, dude, there's something good. There's something good about just getting my large regular, or my double. Also, Eric Swanson into this game. Good to see him out and actually pitching some ball games.
1-2 right now on Alcantara deals or Alcantara. Alcantara? I don't know.
Dylan asking, do we like the new J slogan? I wouldn't say it's terrible. I wouldn't say I'm in love with it. I'd say it's fine. Good.
To the core.
I could see if they act. That's the thing. The team has to be good for me to buy into a slogan. Like if the core was really good, I'm loving it. You know what I mean?
See, I think it's the 2 part that gets me. If it was like we the core, as in we are the we the core, then maybe that makes more sense to me. But I'm thinking it's the 2. I'm like, well, we want to go somewhere, right? Like this team, we want to go. It's we want to go to the next level, right?
Yeah.
Why aren't we, to to the moon or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
rather than like to the core, like we're going inwards.
A shout out to Eaton 2700 with the first Super Chat MVP of the game. Let's go.
Dollar donation right there from Eton 2700. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. 1-0 right now in Santiago Espinal.
And also, wait, they got to be messing up. This can't be Santiago Espinal.
Yeah, what am I saying right now? Okay, Espinal. I just saw Espinal up there. I was like, oh, it's got to be Santiago.
Swanson did walk the first batter there in this inning. Gets a second pitch, swinging strike, 1-1.
I hate how kid-friendly the Blue Jays are. It gets cringy. Well, what do you recommend?
Yeah.
Fuck them up. Yeah, it's like we're the Toronto Blue Jays. # fuck them up.
# kill them all.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be just crazy, bro. Like, # good for baseball, Laura. See, actually, I think # bad for baseball. We talked about it on the stream on Monday. That'd be sick, bro.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Well, also stolen bag right there. Moves over to a second.
Oh, God. Oh, no, it wasn't a stolen bag. I think it was a balk.
Oh,
it was a balk. But yeah, he does go to second, yeah. That's a high pitch, 3-1. Not a good start here for Mr. Eric Swanson.
Those would get me hype, says Jib. Honestly, that would get me
that would get me pretty high, bro. But then you do have to consider it's a family game, and you don't really want to exclude a large part of your audience. That's ball 4.
Ball 4 right there.
Ooh.
Not a whole lot of command right now for Eric Swanson. Little mound meeting going on between him and the catcher.
We get a little water, everybody.
Yeah, runner at first, runner at second right now. Bins. Never heard of this guy in my life. Eric Swanson, I promise you, dude, your stuff is better than whoever these guys are. If you chuck it in the zone, like even if it's just a cookie, they're not going to be able to catch up to it. No way. # score run in the playoffs. This girl, yeah. Yep. What if our slogan was just like # wild card exit?
# coming up short.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Swanson. 2 on and nobody out. Missing again. Yeah, he's not getting the splitter down at all right now. He's not really getting the release on that splitter.
Yeah, this guy named is Bins. He played in AA last year, and he had an OPS below 700 in AA.
Yeah, come on. You gotta do damage with this guy. # maybe next year.
Yeah.
I like these ones. Blue Jays, quote, peck their eyes out.
# we always choke when needed.
That's a strike, 1 and 2. I just love seeing Pete Walker on the walkie, and I keep thinking, get me a double scotch.
Wow,
that's
dude.
drilled.
That's crazy.
Base
This
hit.
guy's terrible. This guy's terrible. The bases are loaded right now.
Oh
What are
my
we doing
God.
right now? Are we about to let them back in the game or something?
Like, you mean Bins is terrible.
Yeah, Bins is terrible. Bins is awful, dude.
Eric Swanson's kind of leaving these splitters in a hittable location. Like, he's really not getting on top of it.
Lay our eggs in the playoffs. Yep. Liam, # get caught going too. That's pretty reasonable. Yeah, there's got to be something about the runners in scoring position in there.
Yeah. That's a ball. Eric Swanson.
Oh, Swanee. Dude, I feel like this game really hit a roadblock like in like the 6th inning or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like we really started
dragging it
slowing
out.
down, you know?
A lot of runs coming in, a lot of base runners getting on, especially for the Pittsburgh Pirates too. And that's a swing. Ever since Bassitt left.
Yeah, man. This guy, that's the player of the game right there. He had this thing locked down, and now apparently not.
# 0 for 12 runners in scoring position.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Swanson's has no control today. This is gonna be. We're gonna have to be fighting through this one right here. 2-1.
Oh goodness. All right, everybody. Top of the 8th. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss right there from Castillo. I think he saw 4 RBIs. 4 RBIs.
Mm-hmm. I can impress. 2-2.
Out.
Popped up. Stay in play.
Out.
Yep.
Out. Oh.
And he makes a catch.
Okay, there you go.
And are they tagging?
Yeah, they
are not.
They don't.
Wow, they are not tagging, and he gets safe back to third. 1 gone.
It would have been a tough one.
It would have been tough. I thought they might have went because it was a wall grab, and that would have given them time, and he would have to like collect himself.
Yeah.
But I guess not.
I think that he thought that it might have gone for a hit, actually, because he was off the bag.
Right. Yeah, it's not a good read.
Oh,
whoa.
They're calling him out at third base right now.
Yeah, at second base, they're calling him out. But third base, he called him safe. And they're chatting, and they are going to go with 2 outs.
Okay, we'll take it.
Wow, so that guy really messed up. Way to make an impression on your club there, buddy.
Yeah, you
That's
screwed
not
up. You screwed up.
You cannot get out at third base. Going back, if you're going to get out, go home.
Hashtag Adam Nick is our team heart and soul. That's right, goddammit.
Can you imagine they're announcing it and the people who've never heard of us are just like, it's like, Adam and Nick from Blue Jays today. They're like, I'm so confused.
Yeah. All right, folks. We are... Wait, what are we doing now? Are we getting pitching change? What's happening? Why are we doing this?
I think we must be getting a pitching
Yeah,
change.
because there was only 2
There's
outs
only 2
anyways.
outs.
Okay.
Missed that one. Shit, saying we're gonna be living off the 2015-2016 high a bit longer, man. I can't, man. I gotta get some new high, man.
Time to move on. Oh.
This is Nick's other least favorite commercial, the RVing one.
Oh my god.
See, when I first watched that, I was like kind of not paying attention. I was like, wait, where the hell did the other guy go? Like, did he die?
It's all terrible.
Nope.
It's all terrible. It's just the worst. Swanee's out.
Okay. That makes sense. He didn't have it today. Probably reached the pitch limit.
That's our 100 win season. Dude, we need a 100 win season. I've decided it now. Why aren't we winning 100 games in a year?
Wow.
Why aren't we doing that? Who's got the most? Probably the Yankees. Who's got the most 100 win seasons, and how many seasons of it is it?
I want 100 wins, dude. That would just be unreal. We get off to like a 20-3 start. Holy moly.
Polanco. See, the beautiful thing about a 100-win season is, like, you legitimately know in August that you're going to playoffs. You know you're going.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, everyone's having just incredible starts to the season. Like, who's going to finish this high?
And yeah, exactly. And now it's more of a, like, okay, can we withstand the test of injury and time? And are we going to be good when it's time for a divisional round? Because there's no wild card if you win 100 games.
That's the thing. Think about the Pirates. They were really good to start the season last year. Like, really good. And they didn't make playoffs.
Yeah. Well,
so they didn't make it.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
We were really good to start the season.
Yeah.
We won 89 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on pace for a 100-win season.
Yeah, we were at one point.
You know?
1-2 on Polanco. We got, I never can say this guy's name, but known as. Oh my God! Throws it way wide.
What on earth was that?
Runners advance into scoring position.
Dude, is that me out there? Like, what are we doing, man?
That one slipped. Yeah, get some grip on that ball. Wow.
Yo, imagine how much money you would have won if you bet Orioles 100 wins last year.
Oh, yeah.
At the beginning of the year.
You won so much.
Like, I wonder what the odds were for Orioles 100 wins last season. That would have been at least like 20 wins above their win total. So That's going to be...
Should be the end of the inning.
Oh, tough
Come on,
one.
Clement. He gets him. Oh,
No.
safe off the bag?
My God.
How did your foot go off the bag?
Come
This is why
on.
it's minor leaguers, dude. How did your foot... It wasn't a wild throw. It was on the money. How did your foot get off the bag? And that's a run.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
That's a minor leaguer.
What are we doing?
That's a minor leaguer. Look at this guy's foot.
What's happening right now?
Why would your foot be there, dude?
Why? Why?
What are you doing? Minor, go, man. Come on, bro. What are you doing? I have never seen that before.
That was really bad. Top of the 8th, everybody. 2 outs. These Jays are really want to test the fans' patience right now.
Literally, bro.
His foot wasn't on the base. WTF? Yeah. What's going on?
It was behind the bag. Like, how could I could get if you were in front, if you were trying to make like a stretch, but it was behind the bag.
Like, wouldn't you notice that?
How do you? I don't even know. I mean, look, I don't know this guy's situation. Maybe he's learning first base for the first time because that's what it looks like. It looks like he's never played first base before.
Man, I was joking about blowing an 8-run league. Look, they only got 1 back. We are certainly, stretching the limits here, but we're going to get out of it. We're going to get out of it.
2-1 to Lonnie White Jr. Lonnie White Jr. I'm going to bet Jays 5th place finish, saying Dylan. Do it. In the division?
You know what? That's not a terrible bet because at least if it happens, you'll remotely be okay with it.
Yeah.
Because you'll make money.
3-1 on White Jr. What?
I don't know. Just see Ben Nicholson.
Yeah, I see Ben with eye. Oh, it's the Rogers Center roof. Foul ball. Full count now to White Jr.
We known as. Come on, buddy. Let's finish this thing off. We're about to walk him. I got a feeling
we're gonna walk him. We're gonna walk him here. Oh, we strike him out. He does the opposite.
We'll take that. We'll
All
take
right.
that.
Bottom of the 8th. Jeez. Jeez. Louise. That was a long top half of the 8th right there, guys.
Bottom half of the 7th and top half of the 8th were massive.
Oh my God.
A lot of runs that have come in the last inning.
Still a big shout out to Tim Hortons roll up to win, guys. Yeah, shout out to them, guys. I actually now I want to go get a coffee and roll up some more. I want to win. What if the Dodgers only win 90 games? I mean, at least they'll still make playoffs.
Yeah, that'd definitely be a disappointment for them.
Yeah.
But it's not that horrible of a disappointment if you still make playoffs.
Yeah. All that matters is playoffs. That's the only thing. I mean, look at the Diamondbacks. They won 84 last year, and
Yeah, wow, that's such a joke, eh? How do you
I
make
know.
playoffs with 84 wins? That
Yeah.
shouldn't even be a thing.
yeah, that was so weak last year. And then they made it to the finals, World Series.
Yeah, like think about that. 84. You're
Yeah.
only like a couple games above 500.
Yeah,
You're like
literally.
barely a slightly above average team.
That's wild. Yeah, it was so top heavy last year. Everyone was just kind of fighting all these mid teams, but I mean, they can't call them mid because they made it to the dance.
Yeah, better than us.
Everyone's talking about MLB The Show. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow at 9 p.m. For those early access people, but for people like us, we gotta wait till March 19th. That's a fun ad.
Yo, do you guys think that Arizona is better or worse than the Toronto Blue Jays this year? 2024.
Like in terms of like regular season head to head, who would be better?
Who's gonna have a better year? Interpret that how you will. Regular season, playoffs, success. Like who's gonna have a better season?
What moves did the Diamondbacks make this offseason other than locking up like Lourdes?
I thought that they did a couple things that now I don't remember.
Let's What? I think yet. Waiting for the TPP to come out. On Talking Baseball.
Yeah, for real.
That one's up. I'm also still waiting for the Jays. I think we're getting close. It was the Mariners at 11, so I'm like, okay, it's got to be us coming soon.
Oh, we're coming. We're coming.
Yeah, we're going to be either 10 or 9 or 8 or something like that. That one fouled away. Adam, can you do an MLB The Show 24 stream? Thought about it in a while. I've definitely been playing a lot of it. I've been playing so much, I'm like, well, I might as well just like be streaming this.
1 and 2 on Clark.
Fouled away. Yeah, I'm thinking about the D-backs, thinking about Blue Jays. I don't know. Very close. I feel my bias creeping in, though. I feel it creeping in. That's why I don't want to. I don't know. Because the Blue Jays did beat them in the regular season. They actually beat them head-to-head last year in the regular season in the series. But they made it further in the playoffs, so tough.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you really think about it.
That's going to be a base hit for Clark.
If you really think about it, they did have more wins than the Jays did in 2023.
If you include playoffs, yeah.
Total wins, they had more wins.
And they had more, and they also had more games.
I know. But they got those games by winning.
Yeah.
We could have had the same amount of games.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, like, are we including the playoffs as part of our decision, or are we saying like who's better head to head, roster versus roster?
I just think who's going to do better. At the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters.
That's another base hit.
That's another one right there. Yeah, Blue Jays are pounding right now, but
so is your question like who's going to finish with a better placement in like the playoffs?
I'm questioning who's going to do better.
In the playoffs or regular season?
Well, I mean, playoffs is obviously very difficult to predict.
Yeah.
So,
because regular season, I still think the Jays will do better. Playoffs, I don't know. Yeah, that's really hard to say.
Bottom of the 8th right now, everybody. There's no outs. Runners at first, runner at second. Nielsen at 15 pitches right now.
Thank you, Del Summers. Okay, you know what? This might change my opinion a little bit. I forgot they got Erod, Grichuk, Suarez, and Andrews. Suarez. Forgot about that. That's a pretty good bat to add to that lineup.
2-0 right now on Escobar. Randall the Handle going into Arizona.
They're basically Vladdy Guerrero.
They're basically the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Blue Jays' second team.
I love seeing that, like where players end up going. Like the Mariners have a couple guys in their bullpen. Like they have Trent Thornton, and I think they have one other guy that we forgot about.
They also got Robbie Ray.
No, he's on San Fran now.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He's on San Fran.
Yeah, traded him. 2-2 on Eduardo Escobar. 2 on and nobody out.
2-2. Let's get this done.
Let's keep putting up runs. Swing and a miss. Oh, there's Eduardo Escobar.
Right. Bye, Eduardo.
That's the guy.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, we've done our damage today. Except, hey, you know what, Babe Schneider? I'd like to see him do something. Let's go, Babe. Love him to be a power bat. That's the conversation, man. Like, that's one thing he has over a lot of these guys that are like kind of bench, split roles is he's got a lot of power. You mentioned it in one of our podcasts. You're predicting him to hit 30 home runs. I think that the potential's there with the playing time.
1-0 right now on David Schneider. Deals.
Inside.
It's in there. Ball 2.
You think Atkins will be fired midseason? The only way that would happen is if we go we're just awful. Like something's going wrong with the team, the record. We're like 10-40. It's panic. Where we have pitchforks and fire. We want someone to get blamed. But No, I don't think he will.
2-1 right now on Davis Schneider. Come on, Schneider. You gonna do anything today? The ugly first at bat. That's a big swing and a miss. Didn't quite catch it. 2-2.
Got that tan going out there in the sun. Wow, man, I want to be out in the sun.
Yeah, realistically, the next opportunity to fire Atkins that makes the most sense is next off season.
Yeah.
And I think that there is actually, a reasonable chance.
This is a deep fly ball. Left fielder loses his hat and he makes the catch.
There you go.
But
Okay.
it will be a tag in advance.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. That's a dangerous tag up
You're
from first.
lucky that he bobbled that, kid. You're lucky he bobbled that.
That was a dangerous tag up. You can do that in the minors, but, I mean, these are minor leaguers still, but you can't do that in the majors, man. On a fly ball to center field. I guess it was, wow.
Could have got him if he
didn't. Got it.
Yeah.
That's a little dangerous.
Dude, this kid's trying so hard right now to put his name on the map.
That's literally it.
We don't care.
First pitch is a strike.
0-1 on Nathan Lucas.
Lucas having a good spring.
Yeah, he is actually. He's having a great spring.
Oh,
whoa.
big hack there.
That was a cut.
Listening to Ben Nicholson-Smith talk about Nathan Lucas, how Lucas on the Pirates would be a major leaguer with everyday playing time. But you're on the Blue Jays, and this is your role. That's a, wow. Doesn't matter the strike count.
Yeah.
You struck out and swung hard.
Whoa.
That's what Lucas does, man. That's what I've noticed. I don't know if it's spring training or who he is, but he's shown that on 2 strikes, he doesn't care. He will swing out of his butt.
Well, if you connect, then it's big, but we did not connect literally once there, so you're gone.
All right. Top of the ninth.
Went to the washroom right here, everybody, but this is it, folks.
Yeah, one last shout out to Tim Hortons. Roll up the win. Download the app today, guys. All right. Yeah, let's shut him down. Who's closing? I guess it wouldn't be a save situation. But who will be ending out this game? We don't care no more. Saying, yeah, I mean, honestly, overall, this game has been the most entertaining Blue Jay spring training game I've ever seen so far this year because A, we're winning, B, we're scoring lots of runs, grading great pitching, but most importantly, we're seeing the guys that we actually care about. It just comes up until these last few innings where we've started to see some of the minor leaguers come in, but even there's still Davis Schneider, Nathan Lucas, Ernie Clement, still guys in the game that I like to watch. Shapiro won't fire Atkins. Jays would have to fire them both at the same time. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of a duo, man. It won't happen this season. Like Nick said, it would happen after this season. But you'd have to, and I think that would be actually a good time to do it if the Jays do bad. If they miss playoffs, you got a great case to fire them because 1 year left of this like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. core. And you want to get somebody else with a fresh perspective maybe coming in and seeing what they can do to help this team get back to winning. Hagen Danner, there's our boy. He's on the 40-man roster. That's upstairs missing. He's going to be closing out this ball game for the Toronto Blue Jays. Hagen Danner made his first MLB appearance last year, but actually got hurt and pulled out of the game. It was kind of a sad moment. But in minors, he was very good, actually, with a whip of 104 coming out of the bullpen. That's fouled away. 1-0. One and one to Harrison. That one misses outside. 2-1. Yeah, I hear you, Dylan. I mean, they've been good in the spring training games as of late. If they close this one out, which they probably will, it's 10-3. They will win. That'll be their 4th win in a row, and they will have evened their record 9-9. At one point, we were 3-8. So we have crawled our way back from the pits of the Grapefruit League. Two and two. Danner deals. Just missing 3 and 2. Full count now for Hagen Danner. Fouled away, fouled away. Okay, we're attacking the zone now. Let's see, we're challenging with the fastball. Come on, Hagen. Oh, and there you go. A high breaking ball records the strikeout. Swing and a miss. One gone. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, guys. If you haven't already, this is a good time to drop a like before we wrap up this Blue Jays Today live stream. And also, if you are new here, hit the subscribe button and join us on opening day, guys. March 28th at 4 p.m. We're going to be here watching the Blue Jays, having some drinks. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Danner. Rodriguez. Rookie ball.
Wow. We're really in the dumpster right now.
We are in the dumpster when it comes to these Pittsburgh Pirates, guys.
Dylan, have you ever been to a spring training game, Adam? No, but I really want to. I'm hoping it's next year. Really hoping.
Yeah. 0-2 right now on Rodriguez. Come on, Danner. Get him done.
Dylan's asking you why you're wearing a Mexican.
Not Mexican, buddy. It's not Mexican. Take another shot.
0-2. That's high.
We'll check that I know exactly what this is, actually.
Danner. Get him. Fouled away. Dominican. Excuse me, he says.
Don't think it's Dominican either.
I bought myself a Blue Jays Today shirt and hooded sweatshirt. Hey, let's go. Shout out to Robert Lambert, repping the Blue Jays Today brand. Let's go. Hey, I'll flash it over real quick, guys. You guys can get some new Blue Jays Today merchandise. Link is in the description. Go to nationgear.ca and look at Blue Jays Today merch. Or just click the link in the description, guys. Those are all of our merchandise with more to come soon. That one misses. 2-2. Who else has gotten some stuff? Or who is considering getting some Blue Jays Today merchandise? We're going to be wrapping it. We've got some new ones coming in soon.
2-2 right now on Rodriguez. Deals. That's hitting the play, and it's going for a base knock.
Keep it going, guys. Let's just keep this one going. Me, says Liam. That's right, Liam. Get yourself some Blue Jays Today gear.
Wow, that was just down the line. Nothing you can do about it. I guess he can pitch better, but...
Yeah. That's a rookie baller right there.
Yeah. Forrester. Who on earth is this?
I'm going to get the hat soon, saying Leah. Dude, the hat's unreal.
Garrett Forrester, A-ball. No home runs, 6 games in A-ball. Played 6 games in A-ball.
Wow. Get him.
This guy does not look like a major leaguer to me.
Oh my God, that's a base hit. Oh my God. Keep it going, Pirates. Why don't you?
What? I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up now.
No, these guys are really good.
Yeah.
They're really good. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a 3-run homer right here. Alcantara.
Yeah. Oh, this is one of their big boys, dude.
Oh.
This is one of their big boys.
Yeah.
Will Green says, I've got a Blue Jays Today hat coming my way. Yeah, dude. The one with the white brim's sick.
Oh, yeah. I love that one.
Okay, Danner, dude, look at your competition right now. Look at it.
It's really good, Nick. It's really good and tough competition.
Sergio
Alcantara.
Isn't this the guy who messed up on the base paths? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this is the guy that messed up at third base last inning. What can you do?
He's got 2 on and 1 out. Hagen Danner. Missing.
Come on, Danner. I want to be 9-9. I want to feel good about it. This is not the part of the game that anyone's going to talk about or remember.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Not gonna miss. One.
Where are they just listing off Philadelphia Phillies right now? Are they just talking about lineups that are better than us?
Yeah, or the lineups that they don't want to face. A little buffer from the stream. That's 2 and 2.
You can tell that the announcers aren't in the game when they start sucking off the Philadelphia Phillies lineup for just no reason.
I think they might be talking about Ricky Tiedemann right now and how he had to face the Phillies lineup in his first appearance. That's a swing and a miss. There's a strikeout.
Okay, 2 gone. 1 out away, folks. Bullpen is not going to kill the Jays this year, folks. We're talking about Danner. Danner's never going to be here.
Never. Well, he was there last year at one point.
Small period of time.
He is on the 40-man, so like he would, maybe.
Espinal now, not Santiago. Different dude. On the Pirates. That's ball 1.
Danner. How many pitches we had? 22.
I would face the Dodgers and hit every batter there. You would lose if you did that. You would lose.
Yeah, you'd have a disgusting whip.
I think the LA Dodgers would at some point come and whoop your ass. Can you imagine if, like, legitimately, like, you're, like, the last team in the league or something like that?
Right.
You just don't care, you know?
Yeah.
You're just going to hit everyone.
This guy's going to get tossed. I don't care. Get suspended. I don't care. 1-1. That's upstairs. 2-1. Hey, Nick and Adam, which pitcher would you want to face the least? Like, me facing?
Whoever throws the hardest.
Whoever throws the hardest.
Yeah.
Jordan Hicks.
Oh my god. Dude, even if I was, which I'm never going to be, but even if by some miracle I was able to, like, find the bat to the ball, I feel like my whole body would, like, shake, you know, at the vibrations of it, you know?
Oh, if you got jammed, it would hurt like a mother effer. If you ever got jammed by 100.
Oh my god.
I feel like I'd swing and it'd pull me back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know? Like, I just don't know if I could actually do anything with it.
2-2. That's got to be strike.
Yeah, let's go. Hagen Danner gets the K right there, folks. That's the end of the inning. The last 3 innings here, it was hit after hit after hit, walk and ridiculousness. But the Blue Jays came out on top, folks. 10-3 Jays over the Pittsburgh Pirates. Record is 9-9 right now, everybody. Chris Bassitt, great game. Justin Turner, great game. Eduardo Escobar, huh? That's the guy doing stuff. 12 hits for the Toronto Blue Jays today. Offense coming alive.
Yeah, it really is, man. 4 wins in a row. Let's keep this rolling into the regular season. We're only 15 days away. But we're going to be here watching more live play-by-plays right here during spring training, so you guys don't want to miss it.
Yeah, next one is actually going to be this Friday, folks, so stay tuned for that. Obviously, videos coming out in between now and then videos coming out on the weekend. And as the regular season ramps up, so will we.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for watching.
And as always, go Jays, go! Let's
go.
9-9.
That's right, baby.
9-9.
We're back.